first pick?
We are on.
Oh, hey, welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's Ireland. This is Em. We're just talking. We're excited. Trent McDuffie, a new stud cornerback for the Rams, is going to be here at about 12:15.
Yeah, let's go.
Super psyched for that. In the meantime, Lakers tonight. We'll get into all of that stuff. Chicago is in town, but Em, we're going to kind of screw around a little bit, play some Cinephile, a game we've played before. I love this game.
Yes, we're also like 3 days away from the Oscars, which feels like it should have happened 3 months ago. But
so when did the Oscars go to YouTube?
2 years.
28.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're still on ABC for now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Still
you
on
can also
ABC.
stream it on Hulu, I believe. Is also
Is
another
that right?
place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hulu, Disney Plus, all the Disney-owned stuff because Disney owns ABC.
Yes.
All right, Mace, you're up first.
Okay. That is. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if Emily will know who that is.
Okay. She starred in Jackie Brown. The
Oh,
movie
Pam
Jackie-
Pam Greer.
Yes.
Pam
There
Greer.
you go.
There you go. Pam's Coffee is at the Tarantino movie place.
All right, this is another one that I'm not sure you know. Mace knows it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, older female lead in The Notebook.
Oh, not Gina.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm thinking of Gina Davis. I know it's not Gina Davis. I know
Starts with
she
an
just
R.
died. Roland.
Roland.
There you
Gina
go.
Exactly,
Roland.
Yeah.
With
woman,
an S.
Woman under the influence.
Exactly, that's
Would
what I
that
was
have
gonna-
gotten
yeah.
it for you?
Yeah, and then wasn't she married to Cassavetes
She was married
or
to
like
John
partnered with
Cassavetes, yeah.
Cassavetes for a long
They were
time?
together
I'm
for
proud of
years.
you. These are old people you're
Yeah.
getting.
Okay, this one is.
But the Notebook helped.
She won, or almost won the Oscar for Black Panther.
Oh, Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Angela Bassett did the
I think
thing.
we're
Did
3
she
for
win?
3 on one clue.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
And also, Pepe would love the first two.
Oh yes, he would. Old timey.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy, she's done so much
Yeah,
stuff.
that is a lot.
I'm gonna say female lead in Blue Velvet.
Oh, Isabella Rossellini.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
How about-
Laura Dern.
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Got it after that. I
Yeah.
actually recently watched Blue Velvet for the first time.
She's the star of Silence of the Lambs.
Jodie Foster.
Yes.
Love her.
Boy, there's a million ways to go here.
Yeah.
In case, it's easy because of last Saturday, but I don't know if she saw that. Male lead in The Notebook, younger.
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I did.
What if I-
He had a great SNL last
He
year.
did.
That's what I was
That's
going to say.
enough. Although
If I would have
season.
said hosted SNL last Saturday, the great thing I love is when they break the
Now,
fourth
do
wall.
you,
Yeah.
I heard Lauren does not like
He
when they
doesn't,
break
but
it.
I thought it was
They broke
hilarious.
it.
It's sometimes
a lot.
it's a cheap way to get a laugh, but also it's like clearly they're cracking up and it must be great. But sometimes it's not as funny to the audience as it is.
Yeah,
to the
I thought it
viewers.
Lauren
worked.
is not a fan.
I thought it.
All right, you're on a roll. You haven't had to go to 2 clues yet.
Okay,
Okay.
that's some good clues.
Pulp Fiction. I will strike thee down.
Another one.
Okay, so this is the first one.
I know Pulp Fiction. I know the characters in it, but I don't know exactly the lines as deep as
Okay.
you guys do.
I've
seen it like twice.
I don't know if you know this. Until very recently, until like a month ago, his movies made more money than.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
There you go.
There we go.
That was a good
Okay.
clue.
Because now it's Zoe Saldana.
The most recent woman married to Brad Pitt.
Oh, I mean, Lady Gaga wasn't married,
Nope.
but okay. And it's not Hadid because he's current. Oh no, I'm talking about
Married.
Bradley Cooper.
Married.
Yeah. no,
Angelina Jolie.
There you go.
Angelina Jolie. I
Jolie,
was thinking
there
of
you go.
Bradley Cooper for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. We're
All
good
right.
on these first clues in this round.
Wow, what would
That's
what
a
it-
tough one.
Yeah, what is she? She's been in everything. I'm trying to think of what Emily would have seen.
Yeah.
You got an idea?
I have an idea.
All right,
Okay, go.
go.
Most recently was nominated for an Oscar for American Hustle.
Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Very
gonna say
good,
because I
very
think Jennifer
good.
Lawrence, you would have given me another clue for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yes.
okay, and she should have gotten it for Arrival. I actually watched Arrival recently.
Okay. All right, young female lead in the Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
You did
Good
very,
job,
you did
guys.
very well
Missing
today.
things.
We only had to go to
James
2
Garner
clues.
with the entire cast of
I
the
think that
Notebook.
means it's going to be a great show today.
Yes, I agree. I
I
agree.
still, have I ever told you this? Do we? Yeah, we've.
Yeah, we got a minute.
So, the YouTube chats all heard this, so they'll say, "Oh no, not again." But I don't think
cares?
you've ever
Who
heard it, and you'll love this story. So I've become friends with Kevin Conley, the
Okay.
kid from Entourage. Or kid, he's not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
He's a great guy,
Mhm.
and he tells me a story. He's working on the Notebook with Gosling,
Mm-hmm.
and Gosling has brown eyes, and the James Garner
has blue
who
eyes.
has blue eyes.
Okay.
So since they're playing the same character, one of them has to wear contacts. So Gosling says to Conley, "Hey, I'm in 90% of the scenes.
Right.
Garner's in 10. Do you think if I went at him in a nice way, he would wear the brown contacts, and then I could just not
stick with my normal
Right.
eyes."
And so he goes to Garner and goes, "Mr. Garner, I'm Ryan Gosling. I'm working with you in the movie." He goes, "Hey, Ryan, very nice to meet you." And he goes, tells that story, lays
Yeah.
it out for him, looks at him and he goes, "Kid, everybody knows that Garner has blue eyes." And he walks out.
All right.
And Ryan goes, "Okay,
Noted.
that didn't work. Give
Oh.
me the contact."
And he
think-
went all third person
Yeah.
on
They
it,
need,
too.
they need to do like a jersey swap kind of thing. You know, you pay him this amount of money in order to get
Exactly.
number 17 or whatever. So that's what Gosling should have.
Yes. All right, coming up for you is the show, and we expect Michael and Pepe to be here. There's gonna be a Poperri of Lies. Trent McDuffie from the Rams is coming up for you in just a couple of minutes. We're on the radio, we're in the app, and stick with us on YouTube.
We are giving away $1 million guaranteed April 7th for a perfect bracket. See website for details.
Morongo, good times.
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is happening now at Subaru of Glendale. Lease a brand new 2026 Subaru Solterra Premium CVT for just $288 a month plus tax for 36 months.
One at this payment in TJ 001308, MSRP 40,556, 2588 due at signing, $288 a month plus tax.
Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net.
10,000 miles a year, model code TED-12. Subaru Motors Finance lease rates extended to well-qualified buyers with above average credit, subject to credit approval. Not all buyers may qualify.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon. Mason pulled a Mason and called in sick on the day of the show. Here we go. Hopefully you're having a beautiful Thursday. Let's get it, yo. Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon right now.
I thought we were going to get a full open there. Now we got to do this.
Chris is, I had a long talk with Chris yesterday. Chris has been in the weeds, as they say in
Is
the
that right?
bartending. Yeah.
And Mom?
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
That's right, Donna.
We got some Lakers basketball coming up for you tonight.
If you are a baseball fan, I want you to write a thank you note and give it to your favorite Italian.
Thanks, Italy.
Because they could have very easily threw us under the bus.
Yes. By the way, I want to mention, if you're just tuning in, 12:15, Trent McDuffie, brand new cornerback for the Rams.
Yeah, can't wait.
That's coming up.
Southern California kid.
Yeah. So, I thought I watched the Italy game. It's interesting. You know, these guys are all, like, scrapping for places in Major League Baseball. So I think a lot of teams are hungrier than Team USA.
Right. And who was the guy that hit 3 home runs? Is he in the big leagues?
Let's just
on the
call
Royals.
him
He's on the Royals?
Yeah. Vinny Pascantino.
Pascantino, yeah.
But you know what I kept thinking about him? Every time you hit a home run, they have a cappuccino machine in the dugout. Or espresso
yeah.
machine there, so you have to take a shot of espresso. I wonder if he got any sleep last night.
Yeah, right.
Because he had to take 3 of them during
Up all
the game.
night. Exactly. Now, the thing that's interesting is, do you see who we are lined up to play now in the second round?
Now, are we going to screw Canada again?
No. Well, Canada's who we're playing first.
So we took their gold medal in women's hockey, then we took their gold medal in men's hockey, then we took Tate McRae.
Yep.
And now
their World Series.
Yeah.
We took the World Series.
And now we're going to screw them in the World Baseball.
Yes, we are.
Canada is going to hate us even more than they already do.
So on our side of the bracket, we get Canada, and Korea gets the DR, which means we would get the DR in the next round.
Oh, I was given some bad information because I thought the DR and the Japanese were on the other side of the bracket.
I think when they screwed up the seeding and didn't win the group, they wound up with the DR
Makes
on
sense.
their side
Yeah,
of the
we
bracket.
deserve to be penalized for being dopes.
Yeah. I mean, and the DR's good. I think I picked the DR to win the tournament at the beginning. Brian,
a lot of people did.
You've looked at all the rosters. What do you think?
Yeah, DR. I think Japan, same thing. It could be a toss-up. USA, if they cared a little more, I feel like they're right there.
Is it weird that after they didn't know they had to win that game and they kind of punted and didn't respect the process, that I'm not rooting for them as much as I was before? I'm now kind of rooting for Shohei.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Shohei. I'm a Shohei fan.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to root for Japan because Shohei's on the team.
Yamamoto.
Is it Yamamoto
and
there
Yamamoto,
too?
yeah. We only have one Dodger on Team USA, Will Smith, right?
That's right, yeah.
And then we have one player on the DR, I think Edwin Diaz.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. That's right.
And Kike's on that team, but he's not playing. He's getting over an injury.
He's still getting healthy. So, I'll tell you, the World Baseball Classic has been really entertaining to have high-leverage games this early in the season. You sent a note today. The ratings have been really good.
Through the roof. Yeah, better than the Dodger-Yankee games.
Amazing.
So, people love it. And I'll say this about baseball. As you guys know, NBA is my favorite sport.
Yep.
Love the NBA. Privileged to work in it. Got a great game tonight.
Yep.
Even better game Saturday.
Yeah.
What baseball is, I have to admit, even though I'm a basketball guy, what baseball has been better at than basketball is when something's not working, they get out of it. When everybody was trying to swing for the fence to hit home runs, they had Theo Epstein do that 2-year project where he went into every clubhouse, interviewed fans, interviewed executives, interviewed players, and came back with a consensus. There's not enough action. There's not enough people on the bases. So what do? They make the bases bigger.
They get rid of the shift.
They did in the ball. They get rid of the shift. And now there's more action.
Yeah.
It's not all home runs and strikeouts.
And the games move at a really good
That's
clip
the best
now.
thing they ever did.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
The pitch clock, some people, I think you were against it at first, and then when you saw it, you went, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
And now... And kudos to them because a lot of baseball. You for a lot of years were a baseball traditionalist,
without question.
You hated the idea of adding a
hated
runner
the DH. By the way, that's another thing. DH in the National League,
right? And you hated the idea of adding a runner. As long as they don't add the runner in the playoffs, I think it's great.
Yeah,
because it just keeps the game moving.
I think this gives more credence to what Steve Kerr was talking about yesterday, where the 72 game schedule.
Yes,
I think that it makes logical sense. Like, there are basketball purists that'll say, no, you can't shorten the season at all. But the baseball has the pitch clock that shortens these games, and it's immediately a better product. I feel like we would get immediately a better product if there was less games in the NBA. If more guys would play, they would play harder.
The quality of the games would be better.
I don't disagree with anything you just said. But I will tell you this, that in my years, I've now been associated with the Lakers for almost 30 years. Every time I bring up shortening the season, lesser games, I get laughed out of the room.
Yeah.
They look at me and go, you're wasting our time as soon as you bring that up.
Yeah.
Will absolutely never happen under any condition. You can tweak the 82 games, but they'll never come off of 82 unless you and everyone else that you work with wants to take a pay cut.
I have been around a lot of rich people in my life. None of them want to just give their money away.
Right.
Why would they give a rebate on 10 games?
And what I think would make it better, and I've said this many times, and again, they almost laughed me out of the room for this. Some teams, like the Lakers, play the maximum amount of preseason games you are allowed to play. Last year it was 6.
Right.
We played 6.
Does everybody play 6?
No.
Oh.
That's where I'm going. There are some teams that only played 2.
Okay.
What I would do, Commissioner for a Day, John Ireland, I would come in and announce next year, starting next season, we are backing the season up 2 weeks.
Yep.
We normally start about October 19th or 20th.
Right.
Okay. We're going to start on October 5th. All right. Every team, you cannot play less, you cannot play more. Every team will play 2 preseason games, and they will be regional. In other words,
you don't have to travel.
Right. The Lakers will play 2 preseason games. They will both be against the Clippers.
Yeah.
All right. And you can use those for your preseason. If you want to scrimmage against another team like they do in the NFL, if you want to bring the Warriors or the Kings down here.
Team practice, joint practice, that kind of thing.
After that, we start the season on October 5th, and there will be zero back-to-backs because that's all you need to get rid of them. Right now, the Lakers had, I think, 13.
So you're saying if they move back to October.
2 weeks. Gets rid of all the back-to-backs.
Move back to October 5th, all the back-to-backs
Gone.
go away. Does the finals happen at the same time?
Everything stays the same, except you're backing up the season. Now, I'll tell you what people.
Here's what
when I brought it up to Kevin Demoff, because Kevin now runs not only the Rams but the Denver Nuggets. He said, "Okay," and he's so great with us.
Yeah,
he'll put all his cards on the table and tell you. He goes, "Here's where they're going to come back at you. Number one, you're backing up the season to compete more with the
football.
NFL.
Yep.
They want to compete less with the NFL. The other thing you're doing is," and he goes, "This isn't as big of a deal, but he goes, John, think about your trips. Like this trip I'm going on Sunday. I'm gone for 11 days. All right. We're going to play 6 games in 11 days against 5 different teams. The reason is we're playing 2 games in Houston.
Yep.
But even those aren't back-to-back. We play Houston Monday and Wednesday, so we're going to be there for 4 days.
Right.
But in your favorite city.
Yes.
For 4 days.
Beautiful. By the way, speaking of strip clubs, that's the strip club capital of the world right
it's
there.
It's all smoggy or not smoggy. It's like
smells like oil in the air.
It's 98 degrees with 99%
it's like
humidity.
One gigantic strip mall.
Is that where Charles Barkley talks about the woman from Galveston?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he hates Galveston.
Yep.
But here's the thing. If you do the John Ireland plan, as Kevin correctly pointed out, he said, how many back-to-backs you getting rid of? I said 13. He goes, you just bought me at least, probably more, but you just bought me at least 13 more nights in hotels for 70 people in my traveling party. So you're costing me a ton of money. How am I going to get that money? Or see what he's saying?
Right.
By eliminating back-to-back,
stretching it out,
like let's say we have a back-to-back Golden State, Sacramento, a really good, easy one. And under my plan, we would play Golden State on Wednesday, then play Sacramento on Friday. Under the current system, we'd only spend 2 nights in hotels.
Yep.
What I'm proposing adds an extra night, and these hotels are pricey.
Sure.
They're like $500 a pop, even with our discount.
Yeah, but I mean,
but I think
realistically,
you can handle that hit.
Yeah, the product's got to come first before the hotel reservations.
I agree. That's what baseball, swinging this conversation full circle, that's what baseball's done a really good job of. They've improved the product with several really good changes. And the next change you guys are going to like, baseball fans, is this tap your helmet and you can review a ball strike call because it only takes 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I've watched it play out in several preseason games. It's like in tennis. When you challenge in tennis, they put it on the big board. You know within 20 seconds what the ruling is, and you keep playing.
Okay, here's my idea, John.
Okay.
You don't want to compete with the NFL.
Okay.
You want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Why not start the season right around Thanksgiving and end the season in July? I see no reason why the NBA Finals couldn't be in July when there's no football, there's just baseball, there's nothing else going on. Can you imagine during the All-Star break if we got Game 7 of the NBA Finals? Why not stretch it out?
I don't hate your idea. Here's where they would come back at you. The NBA free agency period is normally July 1st, and it rolls right into Summer League. So they've got the audience in July with what they do now. Under your plan, you would have to move free agency.
August 1.
And there goes their summer.
No, but August 1, and then you don't start till November.
Right, but there goes their summer.
When you say there goes
For every player in the NBA. Every player in the NBA would like.
Yeah, but they get this. Oh no, they don't get the same amount.
They
of break.
like
You're stretching out the season. They're going to have.
But for the people who play in New York and Boston and Washington, they love having July and August off. You're giving them September and October.
But these are
August and September.
No, August is summer league.
They can go on vacation anywhere they want. They can find the summer anywhere in the world. They are millionaires.
Right. But I think all these
find summer.
Yeah, I think all these proposals we're making are better than what they have now. Yours and mine.
I agree.
So do one of them.
You got to do stuff.
Yeah.
To fix it.
Baseball has proven that when you make changes, and football's been pretty good with making changes. They move back the extra point.
They're trying to
tweak replay. Kickoff thing hasn't worked yet, but they'll get it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're trying stuff. I want the NBA to try more stuff.
I mean, I always say, you got to keep evolving. Once you're stuck in a spot, you got to keep evolving. It's really, in business, they say adapt or die.
Yeah.
NBA's got to adapt. All right. Coming up next for you, Trent McDuffie from the Rams expected to join us. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
In that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fired. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Call Jacob. All right, LA, are you ready? Introducing your new hotline for accidents and injuries.
800-345-6789. That's not a score. That's the number.
800-345-6789. Your new hotline for accidents and injuries, because when LA gets hurt, there's only one call that counts.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
We expect our information in real time. U.S. Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. U.S. Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
All year long, John, I said, we need a high-end cornerback for this team.
And we got him.
Joining
Trent
us right
McDuffie.
now, Trent
Love
McDuffie.
this.
Hey, Trent, welcome. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we appreciate you coming on. Now, you grew up in Southern California. Have you ever heard of us before? Have you heard of Mason Ireland before? Or were you not a sports radio kid growing up?
Honestly, I was not really a sports radio kid. I know of you, though, so I'll give you some credit, but I was usually out there running around.
Yeah, so when I saw that you grew up in Westminster, you went to Servite, and then you went to St. John Bosco, and, we work with DeMarco Farr, who went to the University of Washington. And I always tell people, Trent, that the first time I ever went to Washington for a football game, it was perfect weather. I looked out at the boats on the lake and people tailgating, and I went, oh, my God, this is heaven. How did Washington get you? Because you could have gone anywhere. Why'd you go to UW?
I ain't gonna lie. The main reason I went to UW was Coach Jimmy Lake. Recruited me out of high school. I saw how many DBs that he developed, how many DBs that he was able to produce into the league, and honestly, we just grew our relationship so much that when it came time to it, obviously the campus is beautiful, the school is great, but I want to go to a team that could make me ready to be in the NFL, and here I am.
Well, that kind of worked out.
Yeah, that did work out. That did work out. Now, when you look back and you think about it, now they've got all this NIL money flying around all over the place. You
just missed it,
You
Trent.
just missed it. Do you wish you had been playing during the NIL era?
You know what? I don't think I would have been very good in the NIL era because I grew up playing football, not caring about money. I mean, I still, obviously, now I have a great contract. It's amazing, but I don't do this game for the money. So my love for the game comes for the game, and I feel like in college, I love that they're getting paid. My last year of college was the first time they implemented it, but honestly, I don't think that would have been for me. Like, I don't know if I would have been one of these guys, 5 stars with $2 million. Like, I would have probably been okay, get a little cash, and going and playing somewhere.
Trent McDuffie is our guest. Trent, one of your teammates at the University of Washington was Puka Nacua. Are you surprised that Puka has blown up as much as he has in the NFL, or did you know it then that he was a dog?
I knew. The second he was on campus, first practice, he was a dog. If you go look at his high school highlights, still one of the craziest high school highlights I've seen. And, yeah, I mean, freshman year, we were in the dorms together. We was practicing together. Like, I knew he was going to do something great. I was sad to see him leave UW. I was really disappointed, but he went to BYU, balled out, and now he's here. So whenever I see Puka, that was really the first phone call that I had when I got traded was Puka Nacua.
I'm thinking you haven't played against Puka yet, right? Because you were in Kansas City. I don't think Kansas City's had a game against the Rams, right?
Yeah, no, I haven't played against them.
Could you lock Puka up?
I told him he better be ready for practice because that's going to be some of the best competition we're going to have is one-on-one, me and Puka, just like we did in college. I mean, we was going against each other all day, every day, and you know, I'm sure he's going to win some, but I'm definitely going to go out there and win some too.
Trent McDuffie, the new Rams quarterback, is our guest. And so, Trent, you got to go up in practice against Patrick Mahomes, who may, when all is said and done, be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You can probably say it about it already. Did that make you a better player going up against Mahomes in practice?
100%. I remember my welcome to the league story was my rookie year. We was in OTAs, and I was going against Juju Smith-Schuster and had great, perfect coverage, like one of the best coverages I could have had. And somehow, some way, Pat Mahomes still threw the most perfect, beautiful pass, completed like a 30-yard gain. And, I mean, I love Pat. Like, you talk about a genuine human being, somebody who loves the game, but also just cares about you as a human being. One of the best teammates I've ever been around, and honestly, I was able to just watch his day-to-day work and watch how much he's able to control the game and his impact. So it's been a blessing to be under him, and a lot of respect to that.
So Rams also get your teammate from Kansas City, Jalen Watson. I'm wondering, will it be different in terms of the back end of the defense because you guys have some continuity and have played together?
I definitely think bringing J. Watt also will help add to this DB room because we just have that attitude. You know, we have a championship DNA that we've built the past 4 years, and we understand each other. You know, the relationship's great. We understand where each other are going to be on the field already, so that'll help. And then, man, we come in here with this dog mentality and this hunger that, I mean, I was watching the tape this past few years of the Rams defense and how consistently they've been able to get better and better and fill the roles with young guys. And D-line, which I love. That's my favorite part, is this D-line's going to get after that quarterback. So me and Jay Watt are definitely excited to be coming into a team that's ready to roll, man, get back to the Super Bowl.
Trent, you went to the Super Bowl your first year, won it. Went to the Super Bowl your second year, won it. A lot of people would say that's a career right there, 2 Super Bowls. How do you stay hungry even though you already have 2 Super Bowl rings?
I feel like after you win one, you understand what that feeling's like. You know, being at the top of the mountain, feeling the confetti, seeing how much a year's work is finally paid off. Like, that's what you play the game for, is those moments that you can look back and have those memories of the day in, the day out, the grind, and to go out there and accomplish it with your brothers. So I feel like not touching the Super Bowl is one thing, but once you've been in it, once you won it and also lost it, like that's all you fight for. That's all you want.
I'll throw this out there. You know, the Rams were like this close to getting to the Super Bowl this year. They played a really, really great game against Seattle. Did not work out in the end. But this year's Super Bowl, this coming Super Bowl, is here in L.A. What would it mean to you, being an L.A. kid, playing for the L.A. Rams in a Super Bowl in L.A.?
That's everything. I mean, that's truly everything. That makes this whole move and me being a part of this team even better, because I remember when I was coming out, when I was about to get drafted, it was a Super Bowl in L.A. and the Rams won. And I remember the city. I remember how much it meant to everybody, and I got to see that firsthand, like the impact of winning a Super Bowl in L.A. was. So being able to be back, knowing that it's in L.A. again, knowing that my whole family's here supporting me, the community, that's a dream come true if we can make that happen, and I'm going to work my tail off to make sure it does.
We are so glad you're here, Trent. We really are. All right, last thing from me. Have you met Taylor Swift, and what's she like?
I have. She is a very special woman, down to earth, genuine, and I remember when I first met her, it was a little bit of nerves, but she gave me a big hug, knew my name, knew my position, knew football, and I was like, wow, this is surreal. You know, like, this is a moment that I'll remember forever, just meeting Taylor Swift and being able to just actually just have a normal conversation. Like, it was really cool. So a lot of respect to Taylor Swift, and shout out to Travis, too.
All right, last thing. Tell us something about yourself that might surprise everybody.
I got 5 siblings. I can shoot. I can throw the ball with both hands, and I play a little piano. So
Love that.
I don't say a lot,
hey, Trent.
you guys, there you go.
Where are you in the McDuffie lineage? Like, are you the oldest, the youngest, or are you in the middle somewhere?
Number 4 out of 5. So I'm the second youngest. And funny enough, my little brother, shout out to Jared, is the tallest of us. He's like 6'4". So even though he's the littlest, he's got the most height, and I always tell him, if I had that height, man, I would do some crazy, crazy things on that football field.
Well, we can't wait, Trent, to see you do your thing. We literally wished for a cover corner more than anything, and then prayers work, Trent, because you show up as soon as – and we can't wait to watch you do your thing, and thank you for coming on with us.
Thank you, Trent.
Welcome to L.A.
Of course. Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to see y'all out there on that field.
Okay,
All right, man.
We'll
See you later.
man. We'll see you. There's Trent McDuffie.
Seems like he gets it.
Yeah, seems like a cool guy, right?
Yeah, by the way, I've heard that about Taylor Swift from like 3 different players, that she totally disarms you. And that she, as soon as she started dating Travis, she started studying like the depth chart.
Yeah, right.
In case she met other people. And so when she met him, she would know something about him. I just think she's smart.
See, I would be more nervous to meet Adele than I would to meet Taylor Swift.
I've heard that Adele is just as nice as Taylor Swift is.
She's really, but I mean, she's Adele.
Well, Rich Paul is super disarming.
Yeah.
Like if you walked up to him and went, "Hey, Rich, Steve Mason from ESPN," he'd go, "Hey, Steve, how you doing? Nice to meet you." Like he would engage you, and that's why he's like good in the room.
Right.
So obviously, I think for Adele to be with him, I think she would disarm you.
Yeah, I
think you'd be fine.
I would love to meet Adele. She's spectacular, and Taylor Swift for that matter.
Well, you're going on Saturday, right?
I'm going on Saturday of the game.
Okay,
Yes.
so you know where I sit?
Yes.
Look down to my left, where in front of where Jeannie sits, and that's where Adele is when she comes to the games.
Back by the patio?
No, on the court, in the courtside seats.
Okay.
She's where the L is. She's in the L.
Got it.
Down by Denzel.
So if you say I should just walk up and say, "Steve Mason, ESPN,
you should
nice
walk
to meet
up to Rich. Rich will say, "Hey, Steve, very nice to meet you," and then you can just extend. "Hey, Adele, I'm Steve," and then you can jam in a meeting.
Yeah. Do you call her by her full name? Do you call her Adele, or does she
here's
go
what
by
you gotta
Deli,
do.
or what?
You introduce yourself to Rich and say, and you are?
No.
Oh, and you are. Like I did with Caitlin Olsen.
Yeah.
Do you know that story?
No.
So
Caitlin Olsen is she in Always Sunny?
Yes.
Always Sunny and High High Potential. So I walked up to meet Rob McElhaney at a soccer thing. I said, "Rob, Steve Mason, ESPN, nice to meet you."
And you did, and you are?
I totally didn't know who was. And at some point,
honest mistake.
She said, "Oh, I'm Caitlin." I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm talking to Rob." Excuse me. All right, coming up next for you, Lakers. Will Austin Reeves be back, and how much will it cost? We will do that coming up next. In the meantime, hey, shoot your shot on Prize Picks. You get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, Prize Picks giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every game more interesting. Every dunk, every dime, every board, every hit, every home run, every strikeout. That much more exciting. Don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 sports app. It is so easy to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. All your favorite sports, basketball, March Madness coming up, baseball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, on and on. Believe me, you will find a great lineup. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Join ESPN LA for a Lakers watch party and live remote broadcast brought to you by Michelob Ultra on Monday, March 16th at Bar Louie in Downey. It's me, Bethel Duran. I'm going to have the Lakers pregame show live at 5 o'clock. We'll be breaking down the matchup before tip-off. And then watch the game with me and fellow Laker fans where you can enjoy ice-cold Michelob Ultra and feel the energy all night long. Monday, March 16th, Bar Louie in Downey with ESPN LA and Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of your Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be a party, all party.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
We're about to get into the Lakers and Austin Reeves in about 2 minutes, but you know that it's game day, which means it's time to BB go for it. Listen to our show today for your chance to play. When you hear the cue to call, be calling number 7 and guess which team scores the first 3-point basket of the game. Get it right, and you'll win a $100 BBGO promo code. Plus, be entered for a chance to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage from our friends at BBGO. Bring something different to the table. BB, go for it.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. Everyone loves the new 2026 Toyota Electric BZ XLE that has a range of over 300 miles. You can drive one away on a 36-month lease with any old free and clear trade down for only $239 a month. That's a $36,000 car that needs no gas, no cash required. Just drive any old car, truck, or van you own outright in the one Drusota or North Drusota and drive out with a $239 lease payment.
2026 Toyota BZ XLE FWD. Offer good on any BZ model in stock with an MSRP under $36,650. Over 10 to choose from. Lease excludes tax, title, license, and dealer fees.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087 or simply visit tra.com.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason in Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, what's up, people? It is Thursday. I'm declaring it Thursday, officially.
I think that's a good declaration.
Yes, I will stand by that. And we got Lakers basketball coming up a little bit later on tonight. Lakers versus Chicago. This is the easiest game of this stretch. This is one that you've got to put in the bank. By the way, my understanding is that Marcus Smart is doubtful for this game.
I don't think he's going to play.
Jackson Hayes is going to play.
I think he is going to play. The guy I don't know is LeBron. I think LeBron is legitimately questionable.
Right.
But you mentioned Austin Reeves. Austin has been freed up by being the number 2 option rather than the number 3. So that's the big challenge for JJ. You know, the one thing, as I was getting ready for this game, the one thing I've noticed is that the Laker defense, which was awful earlier in the season, is now right in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
You know, they were like 26th or 27th. I think now they're like 16th.
And by the way, I think since the All-Star break, they're 12th.
Right. So they've figured some things out defensively. But did you see that Minnesota got clocked?
Oh, my God.
By the Clippers. Now that's who
Clippers
I want.
dropped 150 on them.
Minnesota looks broken to me. We beat them 3 times. I know they wiped the floor with us last year, and I know playoffs are a different animal.
Yep.
But that if I could pick an opponent right now, so they're either going to play Denver, Houston, or Minnesota. I would take Minnesota. I think we can take them, and I think but be careful what you wish for. We got them last year. They took us out in 5.
Yeah,
right. The issue last year, it felt like, was size, and size hasn't really been fixed for the Lakers, unless you count DeAndre Ayton.
We got DeAndre Ayton. Look at Rudy Gobert the other night.
And by the way, DeAndre Ayton the other night, and remember, we didn't have him last year, was great against Gobert.
Yeah.
Gobert didn't do squat, and they held Edwards to one of his worst shooting nights of the year. I think he was 3 for 15.
And last year, basically, the Lakers only had Jackson Hayes, and so it was very difficult to match their size.
Correct.
But I'm just saying, counting on DeAndre Ayton is not very consistent.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. He is consistently inconsistent. All right, so Austin Reeves, according to sources, and this is, what am I reading? Did you ever go to Lakers Daily?
Sure.
Okay. So they say that the Lakers, reportedly, sources say they are going to offer Austin Reeves 5 years, $240 million. Does that sound about right?
He would take that.
Yes.
If they do offer him that, he would take it. Yeah.
The plan would be Reeves declines his player option for next season.
Well, that's going to happen.
Becomes an unrestricted free agent. And the Lakers have, quote, unquote, no fear of losing him. He wants to spend his entire career with the Lakers. He told McMenamin.
He's told me that.
Yeah, he told McMenamin, I try not to think about it. Honestly, I've said it a million times. I want to be in L.A. I love it, even though the other extension was turned down. That doesn't mean I'm trying to go get an effing gigantic number that don't make sense. I want to be here. I want to win. I want to do everything that can help this organization be better, so I don't try to think about those things. So it feels like Austin definitely wants to be here. And is that in the ballpark of contracts?
Actually, more than I thought he was.
Is that his max number?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. Michael will know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they can give him a little more because he's re-signing with the team he's on. I think other teams can offer him 4 years, and the Lakers can offer him 5.
Yeah.
But
I can't think of
I don't know anything, but every conversation I've had on both sides of this, Austin wants to be here and they want him here.
Yeah.
So I'd be shocked if he's not.
But doesn't he have to listen if somebody else has a big offer?
Of course.
What could lure him away? You know him better than us.
If the Lakers lowballed him.
Right.
But they don't, because they're a star effing driven town and he is a rising star. Is that right?
That's the only scenario which I can see him leaving. If they do what they did to Alex Caruso.
Right.
Alex Caruso was a free agent, available to sign. They lowballed him. He left.
I still say, I mean, if they really are serious about Giannis, the odds are not, the chances are not 0, but they're probably 1. I don't know how you get Giannis without signing and trading Austin in that deal. You got to give him draft picks.
What
and
they
something.
want more than anything
3 draft picks
are picks, and they would want expiring contracts.
Would they? They would not want a star to build around?
Well, I'm trying to think of who's there. If Giannis leaves, they already got rid of Dame. Yeah, they don't really have great guards there. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think. I just personal feeling. I don't think Austin's going anywhere.
Hey, look, black and white in the numbers feeling. Luka and Austin play really well together. Their games complement each other. The pieces fit. There's no way he's going somewhere else.
And by the way,
Lakers absolutely should keep him under any circumstance.
These things continue. The other games continue to break right for the Lakers. Like last night,
Denver
beat Houston. Minnesota lost to the Clippers.
Yep.
So all these, with only 17, 18 games left, all those things matter.
Yep.
Tonight's a game the Lakers really can't lose.
They're 10.5-point favorites
tonight.
Yeah.
And because Denver is a coin flip.
Yeah.
And then those 2 games in Houston, they won't be favored in any of the first 3 games of the upcoming road trip.
Right.
The 2 games in Houston, and then I think Miami will be favored on that Thursday because of what I told you yesterday about we're getting in at 4 a.m.
Yep.
So they got to get this one tonight because the next 4 games are going to be hard.
Yeah. And I think you got to put the bad teams, you got to rack up wins. But these next few games, I mean, if you think about it, Minnesota was 1. Denver, huge, battling with them for positioning. Houston, 2 games against them. The Lakers currently, do they have the tiebreaker against Denver?
I think it's 2-1 Lakers with 1 more game to go.
1 more game to go.
Yeah, so Saturday night will determine
they
that.
got a shot.
And I don't know what the second tiebreaker is. Trudell would know, but if you split your season series,
Mark DeRosa
2-2.
No,
he would not.
He would know. Check with DeRosa. See if he knows how that works out.
Yeah, and by the way, he's trying to say, yeah, I knew, and he's making it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. We know what you did.
Yeah. Just say, oops, I screwed it up, and move on. All right, so Michael and Pepe are going to be here today. Let's do one last thing here. So this is funny. You and I both put sound in today, and actually we chose different clips from the exact same interview. So
from the same podcast?
From the same podcast. Okay, so first of all, here is Bride, do you have Chris Mannix? Here's Chris Mannix.
I talked to Chris the other night.
Okay, here's Chris.
Are the Lakers better without LeBron James? So I'm going to go first on this one because I think this is like an insane debate because I don't think it is a debate.
Mm-hmm.
Of course the Lakers are better without LeBron James. And this, I'll just couch this by saying this is not saying LeBron's bad or not saying LeBron's washed or not saying LeBron can't play NBA basketball beyond that season because that is equally ridiculous.
Yes.
He is equally capable of playing at 41, almost 42 years old at an all-star, all-NBA level. But if you're going to make the argument that the Lakers are not better without LeBron James, you are not looking at the numbers.
Okay, so that's what he said. And then Rachel immediately fired back. Rachel Nichols was on the podcast with Chris. Here's what she said.
NBA is about fit. The top 10% of the players, doesn't matter where they play, they can propel the team up. The bottom 10% of the players, they're going to be crappy no matter what team they are. But the 80% in the middle, it is about fit. And LeBron used to be in that top 10%. I think he's probably top 25% in the league still. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But he has kind of faded out, and oh my God, at 41, no slouch, of being in that top 10% of wherever he is, he changes it. It doesn't matter what the fit is. He's now more mortal, and it depends what the fit is, and the fit with this team is not good.
I think that's a really interesting point.
Yeah.
Because they both went out of their way to say it's not like LeBron's bad.
Yeah, no.
And he's not. He's putting up unbelievable numbers. But fit matters. Remember that one team we had with Steve Nash and Kobe as the guards, a front line of Pau Gasol, Dwight Howard, and Metta World Peace.
Yep.
Didn't work. Parts didn't fit. Last year in Phoenix, they had 3 max players. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Didn't work. Parts didn't fit. So if Rachel's right and the parts don't fit, that makes the decision on LeBron easy.
And don't we know the parts don't fit at this point? Have we not?
I think so.
We've looked at numbers. We talked to experts. We all sort of sounded it out amongst ourselves. I think we all agree that Luka and Austin are great together. And LeBron is still a terrific talent, but is better with the bench crew. All right, I see Michael lurking around there. We'll get to him. We'll get to Icebreakers, too. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland.
Does the league need to do something? And by that I mean this. In this new league year window where you could do whatever you want, 2 days of negotiating, right? Any trades that happen before it or during it should be transacted on the spot. What are we waiting for? Why do trades have to wait, right? Why do trades have to wait? I need an answer to that. I haven't gotten a good answer to that. Obviously, physicals need to be made, and everybody believes that it's not a failed physical. Everyone knew what his knee problem is. That it's not like buyer beware. They were aware. But does the league need to do something about that? Because they're not going to step in and say the Ravens did something off because it's not official. It's the yellow line. This whole thing is the yellow line until 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
Come on. No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
ESPN LA family, on personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you when you're hurt and down. I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is the voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering 25% off windows and doors or 0% APR for 72 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends March 31st, 2026.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Oh, Mike Thompson's in the house. What's up, Michael?
Oh,
I'm still full from a great dinner last night with Pepe and his son Andres and my boxing buddies. Beto was there.
All right, now that was Michael's music, Brian. What do you got for Pepe? Here we go.
Hey! Pepe! Great Pepe Mantilla here as well. You said Pepe's son knows more about basketball than Pepe does?
In sports, World Cup soccer or soccer, basketball, baseball. You know, he works with the mayor in Seattle. He's one of her deputies, and he says the NBA is definitely coming to Seattle.
I think he's right.
Yeah.
I think Andres is right. I think it's heading that way, and I think the other team's going to Vegas. It's just a matter of when.
All right, so it's icebreakers time. Yesterday was the rare occasion when not only did I win, I got it after one clue.
Because I had the same thought you did, and you acted on it, and I didn't. So I'm changing my strategy now. I got to go quick.
Yeah, got to act fast. So here it is. It is tied for the month at 15 all between John and Mace. Brian has 9. Andy is the others and has 7. And so Michael and Pepe, you're competing for the others.
All right, here we go.
10 points. I was born in 1989.
59?
89.
Oh, 89.
Okay.
For 9 points. I have a famous brother.
All right.
For 8 points. I have been on both New Girl and in the movie Bad Moms.
I have been in New
Never
Girl.
have seen the New Girl.
Have you seen Bad Moms, John?
No.
Okay. Feels like a movie you'd like. For 7 points.
Just going to say, turn your heels in.
I am a minority owner in Burnley FC soccer team.
I'm worried about Pepe now.
Pepe.
All right.
All right, here we go. For 6 points, my wife is a professional soccer player.
Pepe.
Go ahead.
Is that
No, okay, so
All
Pepe's
right,
not
false
him,
alarm,
Pepe.
false alarm. All right, anybody else?
You know what? I'll take a shot.
Go ahead.
Nomar Garcia Parra.
That's incorrect. It's
Yeah,
not
that-
Noma.
I also had
Noma.
that.
that's what I was going to say.
All right.
Nomar's
Okay.
a little
So
All right, so
Nomar's
now-
off the board.
No, Pepe and I are out.
All right,
Here we go.
6 points. Or sorry, 5 points. I played at both Central Michigan and Wisconsin.
Oh, Nomar Garcia Parra doesn't have a famous brother. That was a brain cramp.
Okay.
For 4 points. I was drafted
I
11th
know who
overall
it
in the
is.
NFL draft.
Here, say that again?
I was drafted 11th overall in the NFL draft.
Oh, this is driving me nuts.
No, I don't know. I
For
don't have
3 points. You could have a spirited debate about who is better in the NFL, me or my brother.
it. Mason.
Go ahead.
Peyton Manning?
That is incorrect. All right.
I know
Brian
it
and
too.
the others.
Michael.
Michael, come on.
Pepe, you
okay,
have-
let me wait. One more.
Okay. Are you sure, Brian, you got any?
Oh.
For 2 points. I am a retired defensive end for the Houston Texans and Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, Brian.
Yep.
J.J. Watt.
It is J.J. Watt. Good job. Okay, 2 points for Brian right there.
When did you know?
When she said Wisconsin, and then I put together Wisconsin with the famous brother.
Yeah.
And I remember him being on New Girl. He also was one of the. Were you going to go with he's hosted SNL? Was that on there?
I could have done that, but I chose Bad Moms instead.
Yeah.
By the way, some of the
What school did TJ Watt go to? Wisconsin?
They both did, yeah.
Well, suppose I would have said TJ Watt. I would have been wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
you've been
correct.
wrong.
That is
correct.
not the right
You would have been
person.
wrong. He's not married
Because they're not
professional
born the
soccer
same
player.
But he's a Watt, and he didn't play second base.
Yeah, there you go. By the way, the New Girl is like a complete blind spot for me. Apparently, people love the New Girl.
Who's
never,
the wife?
In one of the 10 best comedies ever on television.
I never watched Big Bang Theory.
That's also
ever.
excellent.
And I
Michael
never
watches
watched
it still.
How I Met Your Mother.
You never watched Big Bang Theory?
How I Met Your Mother would be a little dated, but Neil Patrick Harris, Barney Stinson on that show was a great character. I didn't like that show. Jason Segel was on that show.
Oh, okay.
But New Girl is fantastic.
Yeah.
And by the way, I think was J.J. Watt on the Prince episode
Yes.
with Clayton Kershaw's in that episode.
Oh, wow.
And Taylor Swift has been on New Girl, too.
And it's you would love if you're looking for something to go back and watch. One of the Wayans brothers is on it.
Yeah.
He's great. Zoe Deschanel's great.
Yeah.
Max Greenfield steals every scene he's in. That's a really good show.
Yeah, by the way, if you're looking for a show right now, really funny is the new Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan show. It's called The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. I think it's really
I watched
funny.
the pilot episode last night of Rooster with Steve
how's
Carell.
Rooster?
Good.
Yeah.
Looks promising.
You know, I watched it too, and I don't know where it's going to go, though.
Right. I don't know
I'm a little
either.
bored, honestly.
I don't know either.
I really like that.
You know what's weird? When I
You like
saw
Rooster?
it was from the creators of Ted Lasso, I was like,
It's kind of what it
Well,
feels.
that's why. You know who's in it? The guy who played Jamie Tart.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the actor's name is, but he's got a pretty significant role in it.
Yeah, I don't know. Ted Lasso, that kind of schmaltzy.
Jamie Tart. All right.
So how
Pepe,
come you
wait.
don't like the show, the two
Ted
shows?
Lasso?
No, the two shows that you don't like that you mentioned.
Oh, Big Bang Theory and
How come you don't like Big Bang?
He just
never
hasn't
even
seen it.
Never even tried
Hilarious.
it. I so
Yeah,
rarely.
he's never seen The Office.
Yeah, I don't really watch network TV at all,
All right.
except for Chicago Fire.
And then you
Hey,
don't.
let
you-
me pivot to something
Yeah,
before we get to because Pep, we know where Michael stands on Bam Adebayo. All for it. I had mixed emotions. Mason completely against it.
Oh,
Pepe,
totally against
how
it.
do you feel about the way Bam Adebayo scored 83 points?
What can
How
I
would
say?
you describe
Spit it out,
Pepe?
Pepe. Spit it out.
Did you-
Agree with me, Pepe. 83
what
is
I'm
cool.
gonna say, you're not gonna like it. It's a travesty.
What? Why? Why?
Because I mean,
You're
they were
with Mace.
they
Yeah,
were
that's what I
playing.
say.
They were playing. It's not basketball. They were playing to give him the
To
ball
make history.
every
To
time.
make history.
So that's
right.
the argument, but Michael, that's
Wasn't
the argument I made on the pregame show the other night. And after I slept on it, I woke up the next day and I started moving toward Michael. That 83 points is 83 points. But Michael, I want you to hear Jason Whitlock.
Oh, I heard him.
This
I heard him.
subject.
I was disgusted.
All
I
right,
heard
but
him.
you
I
have
watched
heard
it.
it,
Yeah, I watched
heard
it.
it. We're gonna
nobody
play it
else
for
has heard
everybody
it.
to
Yeah, I know.
listen.
All right, here we go. Here's Jason Whitlock
He ticked me off.
on
I
what
can't believe Pat Riley's organization was involved in this. Pat Riley, great reverence for the game. Former player, former assistant coach, former four-time champion with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's attached. They just put a statue of Pat Riley up at the Forum. He's attached. He didn't coach Kobe Bryant, but he's attached to that legacy in history. His organization, the most respected organization, the organization that's old school with rules, they did this, pandering to Bam in the moment, not sitting him down and saying like, "Hey man, we can't do this to Kobe. We can't do this to the game."
All right, Michael, reaction.
Stupid. That's a stupid take. Listen, man, when you have a chance to go for history, you go for it. Now, last year, I think it was last year, Saquon Barkley was very close to breaking Eric Dickerson's rushing record, but he chose to sit out the last game. I can understand it's football. One hit on your knee, you're done. But in basketball, man, if you got a chance to get into a special club that only two other
He's
people...
not even in.
Yeah.
He didn't even make the special
Pepe,
club.
why is Michael wrong?
I'm talking about Bam.
Bam did not make the special club.
Yeah, him and
That
Kobe
was-
and
that was
the
not
only
real
guys...
basketball. Not real basketball.
Yesterday, you said something that is really. I think you were right. If he stopped at 81, everybody would have been.
He'd be
talking.
a hero.
Yeah. Why?
He'll be a hero.
Why?
He'll be a hero.
Why?
Why?
Tribute to
Why?
Kobe.
Because the
Because
way
Kobe
they
set a-
did.
you're not
How
supposed to
many
break a
free
record.
throws? How many free
Oh,
throws
give me
did
that
the guy
crap.
have?
So if Kobe set a record, nobody's allowed to break
Wait,
it?
how
What is
many?
that?
How
When do
many?
we come up with this stuff?
They're
How-
allowed to break it, but why would you?
How
Why
many-
wouldn't you? Is Kobe some kind of
I
special?
will-
You can't go past his record?
How many-
What is going
Pepe,
on here?
Pepe,
Come-
get in,
I mean,
Pepe.
come on. This is ridiculous. You guys ever played sports in your life?
Pepe, do you have something?
Yes.
No. Go ahead.
Yes. So how many times do you think Kobe, if they would have let him do it? he
Well,
would
the
have
one
tried
that
it?
the
100,
one that
yeah.
sticks out is when he's dropped 62 and
Against
3/4, and
Dallas.
Phil took him out. The reason I'm surprised at Michael's take is because when Clay broke the record for most threes in a game, 14 threes, he did it in 3 quarters.
Should have played another quarter. He could have got to 20.
But
they were up by 30. So what? Put them out there just shooting
But wait a minute,
threes.
Michael, how many times have you and I done a game where we're up by 30 and you get furious that the coach doesn't take the stars out?
If LeBron had 95 points and we were up by 30, I said leave him and let him get to 100.
So that's a wishy.
That's why
wishy-washy
if
thing.
Clay was making history
But
that
wait,
night,
aren't you
let
the-
him put the record so far out of reach it'll never be approached.
But Michael, aren't you the guy who always says, and almost every game we do, these coaches leave the stars in too long.
Yeah, but when you have a special circumstance like the other night, you leave them in and make
I will
history.
remember the 81. Bam will be forgotten.
No, you wouldn't.
Absolutely.
His
I will
name's gonna
remember
come
the
up.
81.
It's going to be part of the debate.
When I hear the number 81,
Not for
I
me.
will only think of Kobe.
That's right.
Well, so you're never going to remember
That's
83?
right.
That
I'm
somebody
not.
else got 80?
I'm not,
Oh,
because
no,
it was
you're
not real
That's
basketball.
silly. That's
It was
silly. You're
not
going to
real
remember.
It was not
basketball,
real
Michael.
basketball.
When you
Michael.
start fouling the other guys to
Yeah.
get the ball back into
Yeah.
the hands, it's garbage.
That's not real basketball.
It's trash. It's not
It's-
ethical
it's-
basketball.
You still had to make the free throws.
Right, but we don't have to like it.
You still have to make the free throws.
Es basura.
Let me ask you something, Mr.
Yeah,
Baseball.
Acts away.
If a pitcher's pitching a perfect game, he's up 15-0. Would you take him out the 8th inning?
Totally different scenario.
Why?
Totally
The game's
different.
over.
Yeah, why is that different?
Totally
Why is that
different.
different?
Because pitchers are there to throw 9 innings. Pitchers
No,
are there to
not-
throw
not
9
anymore.
innings.
Who
But
throws 9
you
innings
know,
now?
Who takes out I mean, Dave
They're up
Roberts,
15-0.
Dave Roberts, yes, takes them out.
You're at a
Because they're
game.
putting
You're at a game, and that's Blake Snell's pitching a perfect game.
Okay.
The Dodgers are up 18-1.
Right.
18-0. Would you take him out?
They would.
Would you take him out?
Dave Roberts would.
Dave Roberts
Would you take him out? I'm asking.
I wouldn't.
Uh,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
It depends how many pitches he's throwing. I care about.
Well, if he's throwing a perfect game, it's probably 60
I
pitches.
care about Blake Snell in October. During the regular season, it's fine.
How many pitchers throw a perfect game? There's been, what, 8 or 9 of them in
24.
baseball history?
24 in baseball history, I think.
How
25.
rare is it? Isn't that the most
Very
good?
rare.
There you go. When you got a chance
Here's
to
a
make
better
history, you
scenario.
go for it.
So
What
for
if-
All right,
so
let
for
Emily
Go
get
ahead,
in here. Hold on.
What if it's not Blake Snell? What if it's Gavin Stone?
Okay.
Somebody who will never get this
Well,
chance again.
this happened. Not Gonsolin. The guy went to Toronto.
It happened once.
Stripling.
Ross Stripling.
Yeah.
Strip day.
Stripling had a no-hitter, and Dave took him out.
Yep.
Dave takes
That's
guys.
not a perfect game, though.
Dave takes guys out of no-hitters, perfect games,
Yep.
whatever. He does not care.
He will not take a pitch out of a perfect game.
He's done it.
He no-hit him, not a perfect game.
No,
I'll
he's
look it
done
up.
it with a perfect game, Michael.
Through 6 or 7 innings, he took him out.
I might have been 8.
And
But
it has
yeah,
to,
they pulled him.
it has-
Michael.
regarding baseball, it has to do now. It has changed. But in the past, if Juan Marichal was pitching and he had a perfect
Rich
game,
Hill.
and
I'm
then
looking it up.
and they will come and say, "We're gonna sit you." You know what Marichal said? Go sit yourself. I'm gonna pitch
All right.
until I get the perfect
Michael,
game.
this is how wrong you are. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts has famously removed pitchers with a perfect game in progress twice, making him the only manager in MLB history to do so after 7 or more perfect innings. He did it to Clayton Kershaw on April 13th, 2022, after he had pitched 7 innings with 80 pitches, and he did it to Rich Hill in September of 2016 after 7 innings.
So he's one manager. Do the other managers would do that?
I don't know.
There you go.
Dave's
the best
excuse
one.
Me.
You guys-
And Dave, by the way, is following the instruction of the front office.
You guys
too,
just
which
don't
is
understand how special it is to make to do.
It
to
doesn't feel
perform,
special to me. It
achieve
feels
a
like garbage
historic
trash.
and
Garbage
historic
trash.
feat in sports.
Not
You-
even basketball.
You guys just don't know.
They weren't even
So-
playing basketball.
so-
No,
so
you don't
yeah-
know.
I can't believe you
don't
respect
understand.
that.
You don't understand how special that is at this level.
So yesterday, Michael, we were talking about it. Michael is now saying that Adebayo is one of the best centers of all time.
Did I say
Who
that?
said
Did
that?
I just say he's a future Hall
Oh,
of
yeah,
Famer?
that's some breaking news.
Breaking news. Jackson Hayes, Maxi Kleba, and Marcus Smart all out tonight versus Chicago.
LeBron in?
LeBron remains questionable.
Okay.
So we're going to have to do this without potentially 4 rotation players.
And you know what really worries me about that? Because Josh Giddey, he just had a triple-double, and he plays really
Now,
good.
Josh Giddey, is he going to play tonight? I heard he might
just,
not play.
He just had a triple-double in the
scared of
last
Josh
game.
They've got a ton of injuries.
And
You're
he's-
scared of Josh Giddey? Well, I'm glad you don't play.
He
Yeah,
did
he
beat us
plays
on a
really good.
long
He
shot
plays
last
really
year.
good
Ruined
against
us in Chicago.
Yeah, tell him to do it again.
He plays really good against the Lakers. Who's
So
gonna
what? He
Who's
was-
gonna guard?
He plays
just-
really good. So does Shea. You scared of Shea too?
Yeah,
of course.
Why not?
Yeah, of
Got
course.
to
Good thing you don't
respect
play.
that level of talent. All right. Coming up next for you, we're going to do some sports graffiti. Maybe you want to react to Michael's little fit about Bam Adebayo, the Bam Adebayo fit. Or you want to talk about the World Baseball Classic. Team USA has advanced now because they ended up second in their pool play. It means they're going to face the Dominicans in the second round. Really tough matchup. You want to get into the Dodgers, anything else? LeBron's fit with the Lakers. Big game tonight. Moving into a critical stretch. 213-799-0139.
213-799-0139.
It's very catchy. 213-799-0139 for Sports Graffiti. Next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Toyota and the Lakers have been in business together since 1976. 50 years strong. And because of that, everything's on sale. The cars, the trucks, the SUVs, even the EVs like the BZ. The BZ brings Toyota's proven engineering to electric. And by the way, when you buy a Toyota, it lasts. You don't even have to trust me on this. Google longest lasting cars on the road. 7 of the top 10, including all 5 of the top 5, are Toyotas. Pepe, you live this, right?
Yes.
Don't you have a Toyota?
Oh, yeah.
So everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. You can go on there, you see all the cars, you can add features, subtract them, whatever you want to do. And then when you go into one of your Southern California Toyota dealers, you'll go in there informed. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
I had a dude, he's a trainer at the gym I go to, UFC Torrance, and he's from Kansas City, swears he knows football. He told me Juju Schuster was going to be their starting tight end.
Wait, that's
exactly.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
No, he did you a favor.
Right. Check, please.
Yeah.
I'm out of this conversation.
I love those guys.
Right.
Those are my favorite guys.
Right.
Like, yeah, Juju Schuster's going to be their tight end.
You know what? You got it, man.
Yeah, I thought so too. Have a nice day.
So that was on Sunday when today was, I said, hey, I was just making fun. We got your corners. He goes, I don't care. We don't need them.
Yeah.
Right. We'll just draft and develop. This is what we do.
This is your fault for re-engaging with the guy that thought Schuster was a tight end. Whatever you get from this point is on you.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
This March, while the brackets are busted, somebody will be breaking away in a brand new BMW at Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all March long for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing just by using their Unity by Hard Rock card. Join us for exciting promotions, big wins, and your shot at driving off in serious style. Hard Rock Casino Tajon, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
The phones are lit up, and Sports Graffiti is in just 30 seconds, but it's time for a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen to Sedano Cap, Mason in Ireland, and DeMarco and Travis for your chance to win a pair of GA tickets, the SEC semifinals Game 1 at 10 a.m. this Saturday at Cosm. When you hear the cue to call, be calling number 7 and experience championship college basketball like never before. Only at ESPN LA.
Hey, Laker fans, 2026 is the year of you when you suit up with National University to pursue a career-focused bachelor's or master's degree. Take your best shot with NU's Year of You scholarship and score up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. 4 or 8 week courses, flexible online options, plus free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Apply by March 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason in Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas. Now, we may not know the phone number. Oh, what is it? 213-799-0139? 213-799-0139. You get to talk to Mason in Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason in Ireland.
Hector Garola Inglewood. Been following them since they began, since they were in San Diego. I love Mason in Ireland on ESPN LA.
I love them because they've kept me entertained for, over 15 years now. You're listening to Mason in Ireland, ESPN LA.
Right, so my name is Tino, and I'm from South Central LA. And the reason I do listen to Mason in Ireland, for at least the last 25 years, they've been a big part of my life. Through the ups and downs.
Who's your favorite, Mason or Ireland?
Ooh, it's hard to say. It's hard. I relate more with Mason.
Most people do. Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
Take it away, John Ireland.
All right, Richard in Hollywood. You're our leadoff hitter. Richard, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Yeah, I have 2 words to say about the Bam Adebayo situation.
Yep.
Roger Maris.
So how do they compare?
Well, everybody was down on Roger Maris when he got to 60. They all said he should stop and they should take him out of the ball game and not let him go. And yet he hit 61, and now nobody remembers that some people remember, but basically Babe Ruth was like some kind of god, and Maris hit 61, and they wanted him to sit for the last couple of games.
And they wanted to put an asterisk on the achievement. They did?
They did.
Because he had 8 extra games.
Yeah, if you look at any baseball record book, it'll say 61 with an asterisk.
What about
Well, now it's not the record.
What about Cal Ripken? Didn't he start a bunch of games in a row when games he probably shouldn't have started, and that's a little bit of
By the way, do you guys know about this podcast called The Rumor?
No.
Okay, there is a podcast.
Sounds sleazy. Is it sleazy?
Potentially.
Oh.
Here's what it's about.
Okay.
There is a rumor that will not go away. You and I were working at Fox Sports Radio when this all
are
happened.
you going to bring this up?
No. It's the subject of an entire podcast.
Oh, really?
6 episodes.
Does it involve Kylie and Booms, or is it separate from that?
Completely involves them.
Really?
They play the whole thing.
Wow.
And so basically there is a rumor that during Cal Ripken's streak that he forgot something in his house, he came back, and that his wife at the time, he's not married to her anymore, his wife at the time was hooking up with Kevin Costner. And he was so distraught he was going to end the streak, so somebody pulled the plug on the electricity and the game got canceled.
Yep.
I will not tell you I won't tell you which side they come down on.
Yep.
But if you're looking for something, you know me, I love gossip and salacious stuff. If you're looking for something to listen to, just wherever you get your podcast, type in The Rumor, and it's 6 episodes of a deep dive. They go and interview people in Baltimore on the electric grid.
Wow.
How would you do it if you were going to cancel a game? There's no way it wasn't true.
You know who could be out there listening right now? Kevin Costner. And you know what I say to Kevin?
213-799.
Can I ask Pepe a question?
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Do it after.
Can you do it after Sports Graffiti?
Yeah, do it after
Michael?
Sports
Sure.
Graffiti.
Yeah.
Alec in North Hollywood. Hey, Alec, you're on Sports Graffiti.
Hey, guys. Again, chiming in about the Bam thing.
Yes.
Huge Kobe fan, and I was really upset. I was all on your guys' side. It was unethical and stuff. But then I saw this interview of Kobe saying, you know, people who get upset that their records get broken, it's very juvenile, very childish. You should be happy. So maybe we should be happy and just remember, like, it wasn't the same as Kobe's. Kobe's was much more needed and ethical, but 83 is 83. And also, LeBron should take a back seat. The team's better without him.
Okay, thanks,
Okay,
Alec.
there you go.
Here's Angelo in Torrance. Hey, Angelo, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing today?
Great, man.
Quick shout out to my boy Chris Ward, no longer with Green Cross.
I talked to Chris yesterday. He's going out on his own.
He's doing his own thing now.
And he's going to start, mate. She'll be proud of him. It's going to start on April 20th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I spoke to him the other day, too, so I'm looking forward to that. Good luck to him. I'm kind of on the fence here. I kind of agree with Michael in the sense that, yes, 83 points is hard to score. You know, I mean, you have to make the buckets, you have to make the free throws, but the way it happened, it was just so manufactured. And am I bummed that Kobe's record got broken? Yes, because I'm a huge Kobe fan, huge Laker fan. But the record's Wilt Chamberlain's. Nobody's talking about the 100 that Wilt Chamberlain did. So, I mean, I
And they
understand
kept feeding him the
everybody
ball.
that,
They did.
but yeah, it was very manufactured, and I didn't think it was cool. But record's the record. What are you going to do?
All right, thanks. Here's Lewis in Valencia. Hey, Lewis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. 2 things. Pepe, I absolutely believe that you've lost 30 pounds in a month. Don't let these guys bully you. Nobody likes a bully. Steve Mason could do it, too, if he would quit sucking down Ready Whip every night.
Yeah, Ready Whip is good, though.
And yesterday, John, or maybe the day before, you said something. You said that we don't like you and Emily.
Yeah.
I do like you, but I think that's wrong about Emily. I personally love Emily. I've listened to the show for 15 years. She does probably the best job. It's not easy to deal with the mongrels and all of us in the chat room. And I think she does great. She's definitely better than Sausage Jeans. So, you know, give Emily a break.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Lewis.
There's a
Appreciate
big
your call.
fan of the show. Appreciate it, Lewis. By the way, do you know Pepe has lost 5 pounds since Tuesday?
I thought you were going to say 5 pounds since he got here.
5 more pounds since Tuesday.
Yeah.
What did I eat yesterday?
He ate a salad and like a grilled piece of fish yesterday.
He's like Kate
That's it.
Moss over there.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, you could be a supermodel, Pepe.
Yep, Zoolander.
Josh.
See, you guys are bullies, man.
Josh in Orange County. Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Well, you know the saying that all records are meant to be broken, right?
Yep, sure.
So, I mean, I don't agree with the way that it went down, but, I mean, we, in this circle, in this time and era, yeah, we can, gloat about it. We can comment about it. But in 20, 30, 40 years, it's not going to matter because they're not going to know how it all went down. All that matters is his name's going to be in the record books, and I'm totally fine because that's ultimately what it's about. And if you're Paolo Banchero, what are you thinking tonight?
No, does he play the Wizards tonight?
Plays the Wizards.
Give me the damn ball.
Exactly. By the way, let's tee this thing up. Somebody can get to 100, right? If we do it that way, like Kobe could have gotten to 100.
Oh, yeah.
Had
81 game? No, he didn't have enough time.
No, wait a minute. What about the game where he had 60?
No, he's still 40
All they
points
would have
away.
had to do was foul the other team,
No.
get the ball back for
Yeah.
Kobe, feed him
Yeah.
every single time.
The
one
same
on
way they
five.
did it.
Kobe could have gotten to 100.
But that's gimmicky. You wouldn't have liked that.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
And I
Michael,
don't like it with Bam.
You would admit the way Bam got to 83 was gimmicky.
Yeah,
right?
they sort of fixed. They sort of mucked it up a little bit. For example, when Clay had 37 points in one quarter, remember that?
Yeah.
Guess what they did in that for those 9 minutes? They ignored the rest of the guys and just kept feeding him the ball, and he kept shooting. That's gimmicky. Why?
It is gimmicky.
Does that not count then?
But the reason that's not gimmicky is I would keep going to that play until they stopped it. That was still a game.
No, but Steph and Draymond and everybody else stopped shooting. Just give it to
Right.
Clay. So that was gimmicky.
Because
he was hot shooting.
How dumb was Sacramento to not take the ball out of Clay's hands? That was,
Clay could have gone for 100 that night.
No,
Had they teed it up, had they fouled the other team and made sure
you
Clay got
just
other
said
shots,
they were giving them the
shoot
ball
every
every
single
because that
time.
happened in the third quarter. And he finished with 52. So he didn't have time to get to 100. Come on, Mace. Watch the games.
Steven in Covina. Hey, Steven, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
All right, guys. So touching on the Bam thing, obviously. So my thing is Kobe's 81 over Bam's 83. They're going to talk about it. He's up there. It's history, respect. It's gimmicky, but there's levels to it in comparison to Kobe's 81, how he did it, the lore behind it when they were down, just, got the W. And then, to touch on it some more, I saw on Instagram another Kobe clip. I think he was in Houston. They had a 12-game home winning streak. That was back when Ron was on the Rockets. Got at Kobe, got under his skin. Kobe ended up dropping 60, and they broke the 12-game winning streak. There's lore to it. There's that mystical, that historical part that just, you're attached to it, where you look at Bam's 83, respect to you, but it doesn't give me the same feel as Kobe's 81, and it never will.
All right, Steven, thank you.
When I say to you 1192, what does that mean to you? 1,192. What does that mean to you?
That
what does that number mean?
Freddie
I know. Do you
Freeman's OPS last year.
Pepe, do you know 1192?
You should know what it is, Pepe. Mr. Laker.
You should. You called some of those games.
What's 1192, Pepe?
I don't remember.
AC Green's consecutive game played streak. And you know what he did in some of those games? Started the game and then sat down because he had a bad elbow just to keep the streak alive.
So
is that
that's
gimmicky,
wrong?
Pepe?
Yes, that's a gimmick.
That's wrong.
So we should disparage the record
No,
then.
it's
According to
gimmicky.
you, we should.
It's gimmicky.
So we shouldn't respect the record as much.
No, I didn't say don't respect the record.
Well, you
The
just
record-
said it. You
the
said you're not
record
going to even
is
acknowledge
Bam's,
it.
but it wasn't an F. It
You
was
just said
a gimmick.
you're not even going to acknowledge the 83 because it's gimmicky. AC Green did it. He's just to start the game, sat right back down to keep the streak alive. So you shouldn't acknowledge or respect that either.
That was gimmicky, but
So you don't respect the streak then?
No, the streak is
Oh,
real.
you're a
Michael,
hypocrite.
the streak is real.
You know that Mikhail Bridges is doing the same
Exactly.
thing.
He did it a couple times. Keep the streak alive.
Right. That's what Cal Ripken did. It
So
is
you don't-
gimmicky.
So it's not a real streak then.
I don't respect the streak as much as
You don't?
No, I don't. I don't. It's not if it's the guy used the word manufactured.
Yeah.
Manufactured is a good word for it.
Right.
It was all manufactured.
Here is Victor in Montebello. Hey, Victor, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi.
1192. That's right.
Victor,
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How's
Hey,
it
Victor.
going?
Good, man.
Go ahead, man.
I agree with Mason. I think it's manufactured. I think it's wrong. I love that records are broken, but not with personal fouls, intentional fouls to get the ball back. I think that's weak. If Bam would have did it legit, I'm all for him. That's great. Touching on Michael Thompson's perfect game analogy, it's like having a perfect game through 8, and all of a sudden the ninth inning comes up and the batters don't want to swing the bat to give you a free, so you can get that perfect game. I think it's weak.
No, but no batter's going to do that. No, don't give me that. What batter's going to stand up there with a bat on the shoulder?
He's got a good point. That's
No.
the way
No,
to look
it's
at the
not.
perfect game thing. It's like if you go up and you don't try to hit
anything,
off
the batters
guy.
want to break up the perfect game on no-hitter.
It's like
Yeah, but the guy is
They'll lay
giving
down
an
a bunt to get
example.
on
Now,
base.
let me ask you this. Ninth inning, perfect game. The score is 1-0.
Yep.
You're leading off, and the third baseman's playing back, hugging the line.
Yep.
It's 1-0.
Do you bunt?
Do you
bunt, yes. You get on base if you're behind.
I'm with you.
What? Some people, is that people against
Yeah,
that?
well, he said that it cheapens. It's a cheap way to end the perfect game.
That's ridiculous.
I don't care. I'm trying to get on base.
Right. Even if you're down 15-0.
I might even stand on home plate.
You know, the only
Let him hit me.
The only no hitter I was ever in attendance is a near no hitter. I was working as a kid as the bat boy for the Toledo Mud Hens baseball team. And my roommate on the road was a guy named Ray Smith, who's from Oceanside, and I think is now managing a team. He was an all-star catcher at AAA. And the pitcher was Dave Righetti. It was a no-hitter. He was pitching for Columbus, a no-hitter going to the bottom of the ninth. And Ray Smith, after 2 outs, hit the ball. It hit home plate and bounced about 60 feet in the air.
And he was able to run it out?
He was able to run it out.
Yeah, but
and
does it count if it's a minor league no-hitter?
Sure, it counts. They're all trying.
No, but don't you want to see a major league no-hitter?
Nobody's laying it in there like throwing underhand, saying
like
go ahead and go yard.
That'd be like
this.
going to see an 80-point G League game. Come on. Does it really matter?
Do you guys know this, that if the Lakers win tonight, Houston doesn't play tonight, the Lakers are in third.
Wow.
That's awesome. why I'm worried that so many.
Worried? The Bulls stink.
Oh.
Speaking of
they swept us last year.
You want to put the game in the fridge?
Ireland?
You going to put the game in the fridge?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Bulls
man.
stink. They've lost like 20 out of 21.
They just beat the Warriors.
Do something about this guy.
That's a broken record. He puts games in the fridge.
Have you seen the Warriors without Steph? Steph's the MVP.
How many times has he been wrong about the fridge?
At least 5.
How do you
I was
ever
wrong
get wrong?
once.
5
wrong
out
once.
of 6.
Yeah, you have a terrible streak.
That's
you should
not
try to get 83 in a row. Correct.
I have 83 in a row. Correct.
All right. Coming up next for you, Now, this is interesting. Miami of Ohio lost in the first round of the Mid-American Conference Tournament. They finished the year 31-1. Some people think they shouldn't make the big dance.
They do not have a power what is it?
Power 5
opponent at all.
Right.
All their games have been against bad teams.
Yes.
But I feel strongly about this. I'll tell you what I think.
We'll talk about Bruce Pearl has come out and said he doesn't think they should make it. We'll find out what Michael and Pepe think as well. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. John, my buddy Jacob Ramrani. I'm going to be in a suite on Saturday night for Denver and the Lakers. I'm super excited
Michael,
for that.
what food should we have Jacob's kids bring us on Saturday from the suite?
You got to have some chicken fingers.
Yeah, chicken fingers. What about shrimp cocktail?
No, because the
great shrimp cocktail.
Shrimp cocktail, we'll give it to Trudell.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, great sweet. But here's the thing. He's a friend of ours. We know him personally. When I was in a jam, I called him directly. He was the right guy for that job. And if you're concerned about your case and you want to get the maximum compensation, Jacob is your guy.
And here's the number that you need to put in your phone so you have it. It's super easy to remember. 800-345-6789. Or as the kids say, 800-345-6789.
Are the kids still saying that?
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
But whatever gets you to remember the number.
Yeah, exactly.
800-345-6789. You can still go to calljacob.com. You guys hear Jacob in here every week. He's a friend of ours. He's the greatest. He can walk you through any type of predicament. So if you find yourself in an accident, if you find yourself injured, don't try and handle it yourself. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Call Jacob, and here's how confident Jacob is that he can help you. You only have to pay him if he wins.
Yep.
So it costs you nothing if you call Jacob and have him walk you through it. What's the number, Mace?
800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. The boys in blue are back, and that means the Blue Review is back, too. The Blue Review! The Blue Review! Join myself, Marcus Grant, every morning, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, right before Sedano and Cap, where we break down anything that happened the night before or anything you need to look forward to. That's 6:30 a.m., Monday through Friday, on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Everybody else is doing it. You should be there, too.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB, go for it and bring something different to the table.
All right, it's big dance time. March Madness is going on right now, and me and Momo are hitting the road. We will be live from Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tajon next Friday, March the 20th, noon to 3. You can hang out with us live, watch the tournament with us. Thank you very much to our friends at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays. See you next Friday in Bakersfield.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here to talk to you about Prize Picks. And, of course, I want to remind you, first and foremost, download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code Cappy. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 in lineups. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So, listen, here's the thing. Right now, basketball season, you got to shoot your shot, man. Prize Picks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Come on, that's $50. They make every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. I'm literally following the game while I'm on the Prize Picks app, and it's so easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get them right, you're cashing in. Now, I like a little flex play because you don't have to get everything right to still win. But on the other hand, the power play, you got a much bigger shot. Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. So download the Prize Picks app, use my code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Empower. After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland and Mason.
Oh, my God, that just wouldn't
And
even sound
Mason
right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
Well, no, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
Oh, it just came in. Screw. Dwight Howard is officially retired.
Well, wasn't he kind of unofficially retired?
He was unofficially.
When did we think he was coming back?
You never know.
He was at the game the other night.
Was he?
Hail, fellow well met.
Well, we don't need to do the hail fellow. The one thing I never understood about Dwight Howard, and maybe does anybody here have a pet snake?
He had like 20 of
He
them.
had all these snakes. I never understand, why would you want a pet snake or a pet lizard? It's not like you're going to cuddle up with it or pet it or anything.
Well, remember,
Some people do hold 'em.
you guys remember a guy that played for us very briefly, had a cup of coffee in the NBA, Corey Brewer?
Yeah, sure.
He had a pet goat, Billy
pet goat.
Wayne Brewer. And I go, what do you feed the goat? And he says, whatever he wants.
Yeah. Well, who was it? I think Clooney had a pet pig. One of those pot-belly pigs
Mike
he had
Miller,
as a pet.
Mike Miller who's played for the Orlando Magic, had a pet monkey.
Really?
Yep.
For Miami with Hartford and all those guys, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He was at Florida on those championship teams.
Yeah.
With,
When Florida,
Joakim Noah
Florida.
and all those dudes.
Yeah.
I wonder what Mike Miller did when his monkey misbehaved.
Yeah, I wonder.
I wonder how he punished him.
No bananas.
Is that where you were going?
No, Mace doesn't get it.
I know exactly where you're going. I just don't want
Yeah,
to
we can't
go
say
there.
it.
Yo, go ahead and say it.
You can?
Yeah, sure.
Well, he would give the monkey a little tap on the,
Are you afraid to say he spanked the monkey?
You're afraid to say that? Yeah, you're afraid to say he spanked the monkey. Come on, you can say most anything here.
These days, if you can promote Magic City, you can say anything.
Exactly. All right, so Miami of Ohio, have you been following I think it's the Red Hawks, right? Miami of Ohio.
You should know. You're from Ohio.
In the Mid-American Conference, that was where the rich kids went.
Really?
I went to Bowling Green. The rich kids went to a private school. Miami was not a public school. But they've got a hell of a basketball team this year. They went undefeated, then lost in the first round of the Mid-American Conference tournament, apparently today. Bruce Pearl, who's the head coach at Auburn, has said, they don't belong in if they
But he's
lose.
got a dog in the fight. His son is the coach at Auburn.
Right.
So he wants them in.
Yep.
I think this is, if there was ever a team made to be in the tournament, it's Miami of Ohio.
Absolutely.
This is, the tournament is about Cinderellas and whether or not the slipper fits. If you go 31-1, I don't care who you played.
Yeah, of course.
Put them in an 8-9 game. They'll run into a number 1 seed in round 2, and they might even lose in round 1. But don't you have to have Miami of Ohio in the tournament?
You have
This isn't
to.
even a debate in my mind.
This is like the whole point of the tournament is to watch the little guy, and maybe we don't know. They've not played any Power 5 conference teams.
Who's the best team they played? Biggest
I'm
school.
looking at it right now. They played Bowling Green. Let's see. Nobody.
None of these are good teams.
Old Dominion.
Well, that's a major college.
Let me
Arkansas,
tell you.
Pine Bluff,
They
UNC Greensboro.
They never played a ranked team all year.
Yeah,
and
no ranked teams.
They were winning these games by incredibly small margins. So they beat University of Ohio by 2 points. They beat Toledo by 2 points. They beat Western Michigan by 2 points. They're playing incredibly close games.
See, they're good in clutch time.
Against trash opponents.
Yep.
And then they're going to get trashed in the NCAA tournament.
What is the game that they lost?
UMass. They lost today in the Mid-American Conference tournament.
I would like to put mythical money on this. Okay.
If they don't make it?
So here's my mythical money. That if they do make it, if they are put into the tournament, which they are the last 4 in, I'm going to put 15,000 mythical dollars they will lose in their first game.
Really? Hater?
I am a huge hater. Haterade for Emily.
You hate all the teams from Ohio?
No, just that one.
No, just that one.
I know.
Yeah, just that one. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think they are going to make it, but I don't think an 8 or 9. They'll probably be like a 12 seed, something like that.
I heard they're going to put them in an 8-9 game.
8-9 game. That means they're kind of impressed with
the
them. The
12s normally win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
11s can win. 12s can win.
8 or 9. Those are hard.
I heard 16s can win.
They've only done once.
I wonder what happened
Emily's University
there.
of Virginia
I
Cavaliers.
blacked out both from alcohol and just from I don't want to remember
And that
anymore.
was either the year before or the year after they won the whole thing, wasn't
year before. So
Okay.
here's what happens. As we call it UVA, a fourth year at UVA. We don't say seniors, freshman, junior, senior, whatever. As a fourth year at UVA, they lose in the 16th seed. I proceed to have a night that night. And then the year after, I'm working at ESPN. They win the national championship. And then, this is a preview for next week, they were a 2 seed, I believe, against Furman when I was working here at ESPN. It came down to the last second. Possibly the worst play in March Madness history. Our guy fumbles it, turns it over. Furman wins on a last second a shot. And I collapsed onto the floor. So the last time that I was in a casino to watch UVA play.
You collapsed on the floor?
I collapsed on the
Did
floor.
people think you had a heart attack or something?
Right, exactly. So come to Hone next week and see if it happens again.
Yeah, exactly. Next Friday in Bakersfield. By the way, Michael, my goal is to get everybody here to Cosm. Who's in?
I'm in.
I've never been.
Yeah, when the season's over, seriously, I want to get you guys into Cosm.
I
Michael,
really
you would
go.
absolutely love it.
Good food?
Great lemon pepper wings, great Korean style nachos.
I'll go if I can bring the lemon pepper wings in from Magic City.
Yeah, no, they got their own.
And the
lemon
seats
pepper
are
wings.
very comfy.
Seats are comfortable. Pepe, have you been?
No, because you said that you were going to
Then
invite.
how do you know the seats are very
Because you
comfortable?
always talk
All
about
right,
it.
got it.
You always talk about it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you know, I bring this up because it's Cosm Ticket Thursday.
Maybe you can watch the World Cup there, right?
World Cup you can watch there. March Madness you can watch there. It's all going on right now. And right now, callers number 7 and 10 win a pair of GA tickets to the SEC semifinal game. 10 a.m. this Saturday at Cosm. You can catch every clutch moment on Cosm's immersive shared reality displays. Again, caller number 7, caller number 10 right now, 213-799-0139. You'll be at Cosm on Saturday. Coming up next, Bob Costas has some interesting comments about cynicism, John. We'll do that coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, you listen to the show. You know National University is one of my favorite partners here. Born and built right here in Southern California, they are a nonprofit university that has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. If you're one of those people that always wanted to get a college degree, but for whatever reason, life got in the way, you're a working student, you're in the military, whatever, National University is for you. They make it achievable on your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, millions handed out in scholarships. Whether you're chasing career goals, life goals, or both, National University is here to help you own your future. And if any of this sounds like something you want to look into, just go to their website, nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, proud sponsor of ESPN LA, National University. Check them out today, nu.edu.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked him out of pure jealousy.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
So tip or no tip with your significant other having a celebrity hall pass?
Hell no. No tip. Absolutely not. If the question was ever brought up, that'd be the end of it. Hell no. But if you want to negotiate, if you need is it celebrity pass? If you have a celebrity hall pass that you need, okay, you can have it. But then I get 2. How about that?
You get 2? Like, is that a 1-for-1 situation?
I don't want any, but if you want one, I get 2. How about that?
Janet Jackson comes knocking.
That would be one. And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked him out of pure jealousy.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You know I'm serious about the game day menu, right? If we've got the game on, I'm not messing around in the kitchen. You know what I'm doing? I'm going straight to Pizza Hut. Right now, they've got 2 insane deals. A large 1-topping pizza or a medium 3-topping pizza for just $9.99 each when you carry out. Order online at pizzahut.com, or if you don't have it by now, grab your phone and download the Pizza Hut app and bring home a guaranteed win tonight.
Available at participating locations. Extra charge for stuffed crust and original pan, extra cheese, and extra toppings.
Time to bench those other job sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build your championship roster. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the MVP for your team. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't make candidates wait to take the shot. It passes the ball right to them. Building your team or scouting fresh talent, ZipRecruiter runs the full court with powerful technology that immediately gets your job in front of the right players. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even cross half court. It's a slam dunk with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
No, I am Captain Spicy.
You are not Captain Spicy.
I am Captain Spicy.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Absolutely full of crap.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I like this.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Michael, you nailed it. Most strip clubs per capita for one city, Portland, Oregon.
Right.
Ooh.
Green and organic.
They also that's your kind of place. They also
It
have
is.
a lot of dispensaries.
Exactly.
A lot of the strippers don't shave their legs, though.
Is it like very alternative, I would assume, in Portland?
Fashion choice, Michael.
Yes.
Like more goth girls?
Yep.
Some people refer to Portland as America's strippiest city.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, they like to hug trees and poles. Up
There you go. All right, so I got a list that's kind of fun. Michael, you appear on this list with your son Clay.
Really?
I've got a list.
Is this the Bob Costas thing or
No,
no? Okay.
I'm going to hold the Bob Costas thing for a minute because
Okay.
I've got a list of the most points per regular season totals of father-son combos.
Nice.
I've got the top 9. How many of them can you get? Some are super obvious.
Now, wait a minute. Say the stat again.
Father-son combos, most points regular season.
Well, LeBron's 1. LeBron and Bronny are 1.
LeBron is 1, absolutely.
How about
Kobe and Joe Bryant, number 2.
Number 3.
Ooh, who's ahead of them?
Is the number 2? I'm trying to think. Would Danny and Dolph Shays be that high?
No.
How about Tim Hardaway?
No, they won't be that high.
Well, you don't have to guess number 2. You can guess the
yeah.
top 9. So
Yeah.
if you think somebody's in the top 9, go ahead and throw them out.
So me and Clay.
Michael and Clay are in the top 9.
Yeah.
Yes, Michael and Clay are number 4.
All right, I think number 2 is Steph and Del Curry.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
And
So
what
we
about Rick Barry and one of his Barry boys, Brent
Rick
Barry?
Barry and Brent Barry are number 7.
Are Danny and Dolph Shays on the list?
Danny and Dolph
Gary
Shays,
didn't
no.
score enough.
Okay, so what about Gary Payton and Gary
Yeah,
Payton
they
the
got to
second?
be there.
They're number 9. Gary Payton and Gary Payton the second.
All
So
right,
you're
who are we
missing 1, 2. Okay, so you're missing 1, 2, 3. You're missing 3.
Okay.
You're missing number 5, and I've actually heard it
Did we
said.
say did we say Bill and Luke Walton?
I don't know if Luke
Bill
scored
didn't
enough.
play
And Bill
long
didn't play
enough.
long enough. No. What about the Hardaways?
The Hardaways.
I said
yes,
it.
number
Yeah.
5. He said
I
that
said
earlier.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pepe,
so
you
we're
get
missing
credit.
2 now.
Yeah, missing 2. One's old school. Actually, they're both kind of old school.
Trying father son. Michael, you should be better at this.
Yeah.
Who else? Black guys or white guys?
So, Michael. One, it's a pair of black guys and a pair of white guys.
Okay.
Obviously, the dads are matchup.
I'm trying to think of who the white guys would be, Michael.
They're old school, John. Old school.
So, like somebody. I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think of like people on that top 10 scoring list.
I think Syracuse.
Lave?
One of them went to Syracuse. It's the first name is Dolph and Danny Shays.
Oh, Dolph. Yeah, I would
Didn't I
have
say
never
that?
got that.
No,
you
I don't
said,
think so.
Did you say Dolph and Danny Shays?
I thought I did. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe you did.
Didn't
Yeah,
It's
Danny
on the
Shays,
tape.
Didn't Danny Shays go to
Syracuse.
Syracuse, yeah.
It's
And
on the
there's-
tape because everybody says that.
Yeah.
How
correct.
about Horford?
Horford? Tito? No, Tito, his father didn't play long enough.
No, that's not there. The last one is a Hall of Fame center who never won a title.
Oh, the Ewings.
The Ewings,
Yeah.
exactly
Oh,
right.
his son had a cup of
Yeah,
coffee
you're
in
right.
there.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
number 9. So those are the list. Congratulations, Michael.
Yeah.
You are going to keep climbing this list.
Where
Let's
are we?
see.
Number 9?
You're number 4.
Number 4.
Wow,
Ooh,
number
yeah.
4, man.
need-
Playing, Clay, I want to get to number 2.
You need 8,895 points to get to Joe Jellybean Bryant and Kobe. You got to. Clay's
Long
got some work to do.
Yeah, it's got a lot of work.
And I think you're done.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're still thinking about
Hey,
it?
we're down 2 centers tonight.
That's
Michael
right.
might get the call.
I never announced my retirement.
There you go.
Dan,
White Hay.
Dan Wakey tweeted the other day when they announced that Jackson Hayes and somebody else was out. They said
Cleveland.
Maxi Kleber both out. They said the backup center to DeAndre Ayton is Michael Thompson.
That's right.
Or the healthiest center in the league,
Yeah.
in the arena.
So I want to play something interesting from Bob Costas. And it's about journalism. And, John, I want your take in particular about it. Listen.
Okay.
One of the downsides, and I'm not saying this is true across the board, but I think a lot of times now, the person, whether it's on a radio talk show or some podcast or whatever, the person who is most vitriolic can claim to be the most honest.
Right.
The person who says that everybody's a liar and everything's bullshit. Cynicism is not the same thing as insight. A healthy skepticism is a good thing. Just coming at things with cynicism, or you're somebody out there on the internet, but you want your audience to believe, I'm the last honest man. I'm the guy Diogenes was looking for with the lamp.
Right.
Everybody else is lying to you, but I, who have no credibility, no background, and no accountability, I'm giving it to you straight.
What do you think, John?
I think he's right.
He is right.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of guys out there that just throw stuff on a wall to see what sticks.
Yeah, and cynicism, and I'll be honest, I'm cynical about certain things.
Everything.
I'm not cynical about everything.
Yeah, you're not?
No, I can be very idealistic.
He's actually pretty optimistic, I would say.
I'm optimistic, idealistic. I am those things.
You don't hear it.
You don't hear it? You got to listen more, Michael. You got to listen more.
But he's totally right, because everybody's just shooting to see what they catch, and when the duck comes down, they said, that's the one that I was aiming at.
Right, exactly. Now, I think he's right. Cynicism is not the same as insight, but I think that we live in a culture where people get on a microphone and say, I know everything. Trust me, I know I'm telling the truth. He's saying insight is more important. I think that's nuance, and I don't think we have much in this world that listens for nuance.
If you look
anymore.
at the guys that get paid big money, they're a lot of those are screamers.
Yeah.
Stephen A., Chris Russo, guys like that.
I don't think we're screamers. Do you?
No.
We're not screamers. Michael, do you think
I have a game to call tonight. I can't scream.
Yeah, you can't
I won't have any
scream.
voice left.
Exactly.
Michael is a little bit of a screamer.
I had to scream at you guys today, disparaging my boy Bam.
We're not disparaging Bam
yes,
personally.
you are.
We're disparaging
I am.
the shenanigans that went on.
Look at the way he said, my boy Bam.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I like Bam. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, give me 81 every day. All right, coming up next for you. Ravens rescinded the trade for Max Crosby. Here's the question. If we could take back any trade for an L.A. team, rescind it, going back retroactively, what trade would you rescind? We will do it coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Pepe's here. Michael's here. 710 ESPN. I was talking about Cosm a little while ago. I'm telling you, Cosm is the place. March Madness going on, all kinds of college basketball everywhere. You will feel like you're actually courtside for the madness. You go and you're surrounded by these gigantic wraparound digital screens, high res. You're in shared reality, surrounded by real fans. It's an immersive experience, and you will feel like you're courtside. The hall, by the way, features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports, so you can catch every single game while cheering on your teams again with fellow fans. They got a huge selection of games. They got NBA, they got Premier League, soccer, UFC, college basketball, March Madness. It's also immersive cinema programming. I love this. The Matrix I saw over there, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory they're doing. They got a beautiful panoramic rooftop bar. I'm telling you, you want to experience sports in shared reality, go to Cosm. For a complete schedule of events and to get your tickets, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's time to BB Go For It.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
Thank you.
Here we go. Time to BB Go For It. It's your cue to call caller number 7 right now. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 gets to tell us which team tonight will hit the first three-pointer. BB Go For It. That's right. It's a Lakers game day. Tell us again which team will hit the first three-pointer, and you can win.
From BB Go and ESPN LA.
BB Go For It. We'll find out who's playing BB Go For It coming up next on ESPN LA.
We got your chance to win.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
There is so much value to Austin Reeves, okay? I know people talk about his skill set and Luka's skill set. They're duplicative.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
They have a similar. I don't even know. I'm not sure that that's a real word. I'm not sure that it's a real word.
They're basically the same.
I'm saying they're similar styles of players, with Luka's probably about 7 or 8 points per game better. Okay, but duplicative, is that a real word? I don't know.
Describes things that are identical, repeating, or causing unnecessary overlap.
I don't know where that word came from. I was trying to say that they sort of duplicate each other, and then duplicative just sort of
synonyms are redundant, repetitive, and identical.
Hey, see that? Pretty good.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's time to BB Go For It.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage. It's time on Mason and Ireland right now on ESPN LA to BB Go For It. We've got caller number 7. Let's find out who it is.
Hey, it is Joseph Lincoln from Hawthorne. Congratulations, man, just for playing BB Go For It today. You get $50 in BB Go. Now your chance to make it $100, qualify to win the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Give us your prediction for tonight's game. Which team will score the first three-pointer, Lakers or Bulls?
Lakers.
BB Go For It. Listen to tonight's game on ESPN LA, and let's see if you're right for your chance to win even more BB Go product and qualify for the grand prize to see basketball's biggest game in person. BB Go For It from Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA, and our friends at BB Go. BB Go For It.
BB Go For It, brought to you by BB Go. Bold Korean flavor that's comforting and easy to share. Bowls, dumplings, fried rice. BB Go For It. Bring something different to the table.
A little nugget. Dolphins are signing former Rams free agent wide receiver Tutu Atwell to a one-year deal. Good luck.
All right, so who takes the third wide receiver job for the Rams?
Well, I would think at the moment maybe Jordan Whittington is the third
Yeah, he played
guy.
in some games last year.
He played in some games. They like Kanata
Or
Mumfeld a lot.
maybe they draft Mekhi Lemon.
Maybe they draft Mekhi. Exactly. All right, so, John, we were talking, obviously, the Baltimore Ravens rescinded their Max Crosby trade with the Raiders this week, and it got us to thinking, what are the trades in L.A. sports history that we would have liked to see rescinded?
All right, 2 popped into my head.
Okay, I wonder if they're on my list as well.
Okay, the first one, Pedro Martinez for Delino DeShields. And at the time, you and I loved that trade.
I love that trade.
Delino DeShields was a great second baseman in Montreal, and Pedro Martinez
was a situational reliever.
Ramon's brother.
Yeah,
and we didn't even know if he could play.
Yeah.
And Pedro Martinez turned into one of the great Hall of Fame pitchers of all time. That's number one.
That's a good one.
The other one, Kyle Kuzma, KCP, Montrezl Harrell, and the 22nd pick in the draft for Russell Westbrook, who was, at the time, my favorite player.
It's not so much what they gave up. It's more that they got him.
Yeah, those are the two that popped into my head.
What about Mike Piazza to the Florida Marlins?
Bad, but they actually got some people back in that deal. They got Charles Johnson, who was the best defensive catcher in the league.
Did they get Jeff Shaw?
No, that was in Cincinnati for Paul Konerko.
For Paul Konerko, right.
No, they got Charles Johnson. They got, who was the left-handed hitter? Jim Eisenreich, something like that?
Jim Eisenreich?
Look, I'll look it up.
It's coming up right now. Dodgers receiver.
they
Gary
got-
Sheffield.
Yeah, and Sheffield.
Charles Johnson.
Yeah.
Jim Eisenreich. Bobby
Yeah.
Bonilla. Manuel
Yeah,
Barrios.
that's a pretty good haul.
Now, that's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
What about the Lakers trading Mike Muscala for Ivica Zubac?
Terrible.
Oh.
That was magic.
Don't even remind me of that.
Yeah.
Didn't the Angels trade Nolan Ryan very early in his career?
Yeah, and Buzzy Bavasi, after they traded him, said, well, he's a 500 pitcher. Why do I care?
Yeah.
Because he was the number one draw of your team. It's like when Artie Moreno said, winning's not important.
Yeah.
We don't really care.
Well, it's not in the top 5. It's important, but it's
I have
like
one.
number 6. What is them?
Clippers and Thunder. Paul George, SGA.
That's
Wow.
a very
That might be the
good
winner.
one. That probably wins.
Yeah, but nobody knew at the time that.
No, but I'm saying you have a chance to rescind.
But Pepe,
okay.
And Pepe, it wasn't just Shea. It was Shea and a bunch of
I
picks.
know.
You know, like
Tons of picks.
Yeah.
Turned out to be Jalen Williams in those picks, too.
I also think it's interesting that LA seems to be on the receiving ends of a lot of these great trades. Obviously, the Luka trade for Anthony Davis and basically nothing. And then I think we're one of the only places that had a very equal trade with the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff.
Yeah, that was a
I
very
have-
even trade.
I have one.
Okay.
You guys still haven't mentioned
Babe
probably the biggest.
Ruth to the Yankees
We're talking about it yet.
for money.
That's
for-
not Los Angeles.
For a
though.
Broadway
yeah,
show. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
LA
talking
team.
about-
You're
We're
talking
talking
Los
about
Angeles.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
a terrible
I'm sorry.
trade, Pepe.
That's one
okay.
of the worst.
Yeah,
Talking
that's
about
one
LA
of the
teams, Pepe. LA.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's the one?
What do you
Boston
got,
and
Michael?
Mike,
Massachusetts.
what's the one we've missed?
I can't believe you guys haven't mentioned this. I don't expect Emily and Brian to know because they're so young, and they were just probably toddlers, so they weren't even born when this trade. 27 years old, the most dynamic player in the league. Why would the Rams trade Eric Dickerson at 27?
They
We
traded
got
him to
Gaston
the
Green and Cleveland
Colts,
Gary.
right?
No,
To the
because
Colts.
he was having problems with the team. He
No,
wasn't
they
happy.
couldn't, it was money. They
Money.
couldn't sign
Are
him.
Yeah,
you kidding
and he
me?
wanted
this
more
guy
money.
was up there with Jim Brown and Barry Sanders for running backs, and you get 27 years old. You give up on him?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a crazy
I
one.
don't think they gave up on him.
They didn't want to
It
pay
was
him.
it was about the money, really.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
That's
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
they knew
they-
in other words,
but-
you
but
prioritize.
at the time, eventually, the team left and went to San Luis.
Arguably the best player in the league, and they just gave him away
Yeah,
at 27.
no, I agree with
Yeah,
you.
2,000
I agree
yards,
with you.
I remember
One of
that
my
season.
favorite players of all time.
I mean, he was so much fun to watch play.
And I got to
when
meet
he
him.
turned the corner, he
I
was
got
gone.
we got to meet him.
You got to meet him. ED?
Dickerson,
remember?
yeah, he's a good guy.
Like I always just tell him, everybody loves ED, but nobody wants ED.
Do you
Nobody wants it.
Yeah.
do you think the Red Sox would like to rescind the Mookie Betts trade?
Oh,
That trade made zero sense
yeah,
to me.
that's an awful trade.
Who's that?
Awful trade. When we got Mookie Betts.
Oh.
Terrible for the Red Sox.
The Red Sox
What
just
were
didn't
they
want to pay him.
thinking?
I mean, he was a 27-year-old MVP
Yeah,
who
what
had won
were they
4 Gold
thinking?
Gloves.
And why wouldn't Boston want to pay him? They print money in Boston.
Right.
The place is packed every night.
I always understand. You know, I sometimes I wonder why you trade. If you trade the big star, generally speaking, you lose the trade.
Right. Best
So-
player. Whoever gets the best player wins the trade.
So why trade one of your great players?
It was money.
Yeah,
In that market, they weren't about money in that
Yeah,
market.
yeah,
It's not like
that's
he played for
crazy.
the Royals.
that's crazy.
They didn't want to pay him.
then Showtani wasn't a trade, but don't you think that the owner at one point said, I made a big mistake?
Well, here's the thing. That owner, Artie Moreno, does not care.
Nope.
I mean, if he's proven anything, it's that he's going to do what he wants and doesn't care what you think or what any of his fans think.
That's so sad.
And the thing that doesn't get talked about enough, and it might be the biggest mishandling of an asset in sports history.
Oh, it is.
He didn't make an offer to keep Shohei.
Yeah.
If you knew you weren't going to make him an offer, trade him a year early, you would have gotten
Yep.
a king's ransom.
Probably from the Dodgers.
You
Yeah.
cannot let him walk for
Right.
nothing, but everything Artie does is wrong.
Yeah.
Travis said it the other day. Name an instance where they've made the right decision. Every time they come to a crossroads, he blows it.
When they drafted Mike Trout. That was a good decision.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
Right, but
Good call.
He was,
they
wasn't
had,
he like the 27th pick?
No, he was the 22nd pick, and they had 2 number ones, and he was the second one.
That's right.
They had the 5th pick and then the 22nd
So was the 5th pick they picked.
and they fired. Was it Joe Adele or did Adele come later? I can't
think
remember.
Adele came later. They didn't come in the same class.
That was like if San Antonio suddenly said, "Wemby, you can go."
Yeah.
Can I be the devil's advocate for a second
Sure,
on
do it.
that of like why you don't trade him? I think they should have, but here's a reason why: is that you can get 6 months of the Japanese TV rights, the Japanese ad sales, the Japanese visitors, and just generally people coming to watch Shohei Ohtani. So maybe, and this is I think is a bad calculation, Artie Moreno wanted to get 6 months more of the Ohtani train, knowing he wouldn't have it, knowing also that Ohtani wasn't going to say yes even if he offered them something. So maybe he just wanted to make more money for 6 months.
Right, but that you talk about cutting off your nose to spite your face. For 6 months, he got Shohei. Do you know what he would have gotten had he gone to open market on Shohei?
Yeah.
You could have gotten.
It would have been crazy.
You could have gotten the best 5 prospects from any team in the
Although
league, including the Dodgers.
Only an American League team. At that point, only an American League team could trade for Shohei.
Really?
Because
Why?
he's a DH.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the rule?
The DH had not started, so you actually had to trade him inside the American League.
It would have been also for
because
less.
when he signed with the Dodgers, he DH'd immediately.
At the time, he
When
said
did
there's
the
no
NLDH start?
Before that, because when he signed with the Dodgers, he spent that entire first year as their DH.
Yeah.
And remember, he had an injury to his arm, so he didn't
2022
pitch.
season.
He didn't
added in 2022.
Yeah, so I mean, I think he had the universal DH, and
yeah.
Shohei didn't even pitch in the Dodgers game. All
Here's
that money.
why they wouldn't have had as much of a return. It's because it would have been a loan. Because it would have been just from
I
the
think the
trade
Dodgers
deadline
would have
until
given
the
up.
end.
I think the Dodgers would have given him 5 prospects.
Oh yeah, easily.
For 60 games?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's the best player in baseball history.
I'm just saying, I think it would have been less maybe than what we're thinking.
Right.
All right, so here I looked up the Trout thing, and you were right, Mace. He was the 25th pick.
Yep.
The Angels also had the 24th pick, and they used to take Randall Grishik, who made it to the major leagues.
he did. Randall
but he's
Grishik.
not Mike Trout.
Yeah,
and Kobe was traded too before the.
He was
beginning of
traded
the
too.
season.
We were on the good end.
He
of
was
that.
taken. No, that was a deal that Jerry West had arranged with Arn Tellem, who he was good friends with, and they handled that perfectly. What Jerry said was, he called the Charlotte Hornets and said, "Hey, if Kobe Bryant's still on the board when you pick 13th, take Kobe and we'll trade you Vlade." And they said, "Okay, it's a deal." But here's the thing, and by the way, there's a movie coming out about this, an actual motion picture. John Calipari had just been named head coach of the then New Jersey Nets.
Yep.
And they worked out Kobe, and Calipari came back in and he said, that's our guy. That's who we're taking. And the owner said, Arn Tellem just called me. If you take Kobe, he's going to go play in Italy. And you can't afford, as a first-time head coach, not to have a number 1 pick. And Calipari wanted to take Kobe. He got talked out of it. They took Kerry Kittles, and Kobe went to the Lakers.
I got another one. As a matter of fact, this might be even better rescinded trade than the Eric Dickerson one that was rescinded, but Eric Dickerson should have been rescinded. Do you guys know, and I'm sure Ireland knows this too, I bet you Pepe don't know, but do you know that James Worthy was traded to the Dallas Mavericks from Mark Aguirre and Roy Tarpley? Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Jerry Buss and Donald Carter, the 2 owners, agreed to that trade.
At a poker game.
And when Jerry West found out about it from Dr. Buss, West said, if you make that trade, I am going to resign immediately.
Yeah.
So Dr. Buss had to get on the phone to Donald Carter
and rescind the trade
and say, listen, can you let me, I know I gave you my word, but can you let me out of the trade?
Yeah.
And Donald Carter was nice enough to do it.
And Donald Carter said, because you came at me like this, of course I'll let you out of it.
And it was the players involved were
Mark Aguirre and Roy Tarpley, who were great, excellent players.
But Tarpley had a
They had
lot of
drug
problems.
problems, yeah.
And
We came
Jerry
out
West knew, and he said to Dr. Buss, you don't know what we know about Roy Tarpley.
Yeah.
He's going to be out of the league in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, we're going to do some fast track. M's got stuff. BC's got stuff. Full house today. Pepe's here. Michael's here. By the way, a little Poperri of Lies coming up for you in about 45
Better be
minutes.
ready.
I am ready. Rita Hayworth for 100. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
is The Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. Does the league need to do something? And by that I mean this. In this new league year window where you could do whatever you want, 2 days of negotiating, right? Any trades that happen before it or during it should be transacted on the spot. What are we waiting for? Why do trades have to wait, right? Why do trades have to wait? I need an answer to that. I haven't gotten a good answer to that. Obviously, physicals need to be made, and everybody believes that it's not a failed physical. Everyone knew what his knee problem is. It's not like buyer beware. They were aware. But does the league need to do something about that? Because they're not going to step in and say the Ravens did something off because it's not official. It's the yellow line. This whole thing is the yellow line until 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right. Lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing $1 that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it and bring something different to the table.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here to talk to you about Prize Picks. And, of course, I want to remind you, first and foremost, download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code Cappy. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 in lineups. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So, listen, here's the thing. Right now, basketball season, you got to shoot your shot, man. Prize Picks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Come on, that's $50. They make every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. I'm literally following the game while I'm on the Prize Picks app, and it's so easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get them right, you're cashing in. Now, I like a little flex play because you don't have to get everything right to still win. But on the other hand, the power play, you got a much bigger shot. Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. So download the Prize Picks app, use my code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland. Time for Fast Track. Take it away, man.
Zoom, zoom, man.
So we all rely on trust, right? So we have to trust each other, trust others, that maybe if you tell them a secret, you tell them something that you hope that they will keep it.
Right.
So I was watching Survivor last night, and the whole thing of Survivor is who can you trust, who can trust you, and how you can hide things from each other. This one person on Survivor, her name is also Emily, was told a secret and then immediately told everybody else. And the guy who told her the secret ended up forgiving her, being like, hey, it's okay. We can move on from here.
Yeah. Now he knows. Now he knows he can't tell her anything.
So if you tell a secret to somebody, doesn't matter how big or small the secret, If they tell somebody else, that's the last secret you tell them. Mace?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean,
Depends what the secret.
Depends
Mason
the
and I have this
circumstance.
under the hat rule.
Yeah, the under the hat
That
rule.
if you ever put something under the hat, you can't bring it up again to each other or to anyone else.
Yes.
And we've got several of those.
Yeah.
But if it's just gossipy stuff, I don't really care.
No, but I mean, if you tell somebody a secret and say, don't tell anybody, and that person goes and tells somebody, I won't ever.
Yeah, I mean,
trust
there are
them.
people around here, if you tell them something, they're going to immediately walk to the middle of the lobby. They're going to take a bell. They're going to ring it.
Tom
And they're going to tell everybody.
And they're going to go on here and say, ring that bell
Ring that
3
bell.
times well.
Hear
This is
ye,
a
hear ye.
hypothetical situation.
Okay.
That is, what if it's your sister?
Your sister betrayed your
Maybe.
trust.
Oh.
And told my mom something.
All right, so you told your sister something in confidence and she leaked it to your mom.
Mhm.
Your sister needs to make amends.
She continuously denies she did.
Then she's got a problem.
Okay.
But I see if she did do this, then she needs to make it up to you. She's your sister, so it can't be the defining thing in your relationship. But
I wouldn't tell her it's not a secret.
well, you have like 19 brothers
You still
and
love
sisters.
her. You still love her, but you
No,
don't
we
trust
call
her.
her the snitch. It's fine. We've moved on.
The snitch.
No,
Maybe
I
don't tell the
wouldn't.
snitch what you don't want out there.
What's weird is in my family, so I've got 2 brothers, and my mom is involved, and we're constantly in contact. Some people know something, and others people don't. So, in other words, it'll be like, I know this, but don't tell Brian.
Right.
Or don't tell Mom. That's like a regular thing. So we never know who we're keeping the secret from. It's better just not to say anything.
Yeah, but I think that most families have secrets.
That
I
is
think
true,
every
Pepe.
family
every
has
family
secrets.
has secrets.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right,
Brian?
who's your
Fast
secret?
track.
Who's your favorite child, Pepe?
My favorite child?
You got,
No.
let
I
out
lo-
your secret.
How many,
I love
kids,
my-
Pepe, how many kids do you have?
2. I love my 2 kids the same.
Okay, Michael is the only person I've ever heard answer this. Michael has 3 boys. Michael, who's your favorite child?
Trace.
Without hesitation.
But tell him why.
He listens to me.
But I've always admired that about Michael. He's like, no, I'm going to tell the truth. Most people would say, I would never say I love my children more than the other. Michael immediately.
No, I love them all the same, but he's my favorite.
The other 2 don't listen to me.
Yeah. Not, by the way, not to equate children and dogs, but I have a favorite dog at my house. It's Veronica, and I'm not afraid to say
What about Ron?
I love Ron. Great little guy. He's a weirdo. I love Veronica the most.
Why Veronica?
Fast track.
Oh,
She
just-
listens to him.
she listens. Exactly right. She listens to me.
What you got, PC?
So we're back at it again here with another sports gambling scandal, this time in the MLS. Came out Monday that they have banned 2 players for lifetime. So they put a lifetime ban on them for betting on their own games. Now, here's a little caveat. They did an investigation. It didn't affect the actual outcome of anything. They were betting on, would you draw a yellow card? So they both bet that this player would draw a yellow card. He did. And, they found out this is an interesting bet, so it was flagged. But it got me kind of thinking here. I think that drawing the yellow card would be the easiest sports bet prop to fix. Do you agree? Is there anything easier that you can see?
I mean,
No,
that's
no.
one thing in
No.
soccer I know how to do is get a yellow card.
No,
All you got to do is argue
Brian,
and stuff.
I've got one easier. Like tonight, there are 15 NBA games. Pick an NBA player that doesn't play a lot on one of these teams that's tanking and say, I'll take the under on 4 rebounds. And then the guy just doesn't try and get any rebounds. He just doesn't even make an attempt to get a rebound.
I think I know a
That's
bet.
why they got to get rid of those prop bets.
I think I know a bet because I know this has happened for real. That happened between 2 players, and they made a bet.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Tell me if it's wrong.
Okay.
These 2 players who don't dunk very often bet that they can have more dunks than the other guy.
Wait, that was on the Warriors, wasn't it?
I'm not going to say which team.
Yeah,
Is
but-
that a bad bet? Is that something that the NBA
No,
or a team?
that's fun.
That's
a
fun.
fun
That's
bet.
entertainment, right?
That's not going to affect it.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
not going to affect the outcome. It's just going to affect
But
the
you
style.
wouldn't get in trouble if that became public with it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, Michael, I think it did.
Did it?
Go public? And if I'm right, is that it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it did go public because your son said it.
But I thought maybe
It was Clay and Zaza Pachulia.
so great.
And Clay said after game, Clay dunked in a game. He doesn't dunk a lot.
Yeah.
And neither does Zaza. And Clay said, yeah, we got a bet. They said, why'd you dunk it, Clay? You never dunk. And he goes, I've got a bet with Zaza that I'm going to have more dunks than him. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you're betting on an under, that's a little
Right.
sneaky.
Oh, yeah, that's
but if you're
sneaky.
betting on an over, like, Mace, I'll predict tonight You and I both playing for the Lakers. We're taking on the Bulls tonight. I'm going to get more rebounds than you. That's a fun bet.
You sure are.
Yeah, but the yellow card
by
is
the way,
really
Mace.
easy, but it can affect the game.
Sure.
Because you don't know if the ref then suddenly will give you another yellow card and you're out.
Yeah, right.
Mace, during the game, the last game against with the Lakers and who do we play? Ireland?
Minnesota.
The Lakers at one point were 1 for 19 from 3. And I said during the broadcast, Mason can do better than that from 3. And Ireland says, no, he can't.
No,
I think
if I give you 20 attempts
from 3
to hit a 3, would you make one?
Absolutely.
When we gave you 20 free throws,
I know,
you made 3.
That was a different. Listen, that's before I really started working.
You have not touched a basketball since that day, and you know it.
My money's on you. You can make 1 out of 20.
1 out of 20?
Well, we used to do shows from the Laker facility.
I know. That would be the spot to do it.
So
Yeah.
if we ever get back to that, we'll do it.
You just got to put your legs into the shot.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
Right.
Yeah, that was my mistake.
I will take the under.
Pepe, what are you going to bet? You think Mace could make 1 out of 20 from 3?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll bet all 3.
Oh, God.
Whatever you guys want.
You are so
And
wrong.
What do you guys, what, Pepe, $20?
Emily, how much mythical money would you put on Mace making 1 out of 20?
If he makes one, I give you 20. If
1
he misses
out
them
of
all, you give me 20.
5K, yes, he'll make it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Michael, how much you want to bet? I'll take Mace will not make one.
I'll put $100 on Mace.
Okay, done.
Wow.
Well, Dave,
Wait, we
if
gotta
ever
figure
do
out
it
when
again,
to do it.
And 20 for me.
Okay.
So there's a
I'll
little
be the
fast.
bank on all those bets.
I wanted to mention, Monday, speaking of the Lakers, ESPN LA there's a Lakers watch party and live remote broadcast on March the 16th at Bar Louie in Downey. Beto,
I think, is going to do his hits from that bar.
Yeah, he's doing it live from Bar Louie in Downey, starting at 5 o'clock. You can watch with fellow fans, enjoy ice-cold Michelob Ultra, enter for a chance to win tickets and exclusive gear. Again, that's Monday, Bar Louie in Downey with ESPN LA and Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, so I've got a little thing for you. I always stack up stuff that I know would be good for Michael. So this is something that Draymond Green said on a podcast. Did you know he has a podcast?
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Okay.
He was talking about how much stripping is such an art the other day.
By far the toughest player I've had to guard in this league is blank.
That's interesting. Because he's had to guard everybody. And he's very good at it, too. Got to give Draymond his props.
Can I guess?
Yeah, that's the idea.
All right,
I'm going to say it's Victor Wembanyama or Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
I'm going to say Kevin Durant.
I'm saying Giannis.
Michael. He says Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah, man. That guy's...
Well, Michael...
But, I mean, he would not necessarily... He wouldn't... Would he be the defender?
Oh, yeah. He guards the other team's best player no matter who it is.
What chance do you have on Wemby? He says Kevin Durant is, it's always fun playing, one of the greatest scorers ever played, by far the toughest player I've ever had to guard.
Michael has said on many occasions that he thinks Kevin Durant is the most pure scorer in NBA history. Why do you say that?
He could score. He's 7 feet tall. He can knock down threes with regularity. His mid-range jumper is as good as anybody's ever played the game, and he can score in the low post. There's nothing you can do with him.
Glad you said nice things, because otherwise he'd use his burner account to complain about you.
Oh, I love him.
Here's the other thing about Durant. You could play perfect defense on him. Jokic is a little like this, too.
Yeah.
And because his release point is so high over his head, and because he's 7 feet tall, I could play perfect defense on him. I'd be right up in his face and have my hand covering his eyes, and it doesn't matter, because he releases so high up there that...
And speaking of scoring, I X this out today. Why do people keep saying tweet? It's X now. I X this out today, Ireland. Am I wrong?
Habits are hard to break.
Yeah.
I said other than maybe Harden and Mitchell come close, but I said the Lakers have the best one-on-one scoring guards in the league, and Luka and Reeves. One-on-one. The way those guys break down their defenders and get fouled and get to the line and score.
Luke is totally legit.
But Austin Reeves, too, man. Austin Reeves is a very underrated one-on-one player.
I agree.
It's amazing how he breaks defenders down, but he doesn't get credit for it because
I
he looks like
agree with you about both of them.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe Mitchell and Harden come close, but I'll name another backcourt that can score as good as Austin Reeves and Luka one-on-one.
Yeah, they're better than Shea and Lou Dort.
Oh, yeah, way better. Because Lou doesn't do it.
Castle and De'Aaron Fox are coming, but they're not there yet.
No, Castle's good, but they're not in that class. Fox is good.
Who's in the backcourt now with Devin Booker?
Gillespie or Grayson Allen.
Yeah,
that doesn't count.
Not there. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. You might be right.
Yeah, maybe right.
Yeah, those guys.
Shea and Dort, you don't say?
No, not Dort. Dort is not a one-on-one.
Dort is an excellent defender,
right?
Player, but he's not bad.
But we're talking about offensive
he's
players,
not
right?
a great.
Yeah, he's not going to break you down for the dribble the way Austin and Luka do.
Who's playing with Tyrese Maxey now?
VJ Edgecombe, I think.
Really good.
Edgecombe, he's good.
Maxey's,
They're coming.
Maxey's out for a while.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he just got hurt.
Oh,
yeah, probably 10 days.
Philly's just
messed up.
Jinxed.
And by the way, do you guys know that Booker is half Mexican?
That's right.
No,
yeah, one of his parents is of Mexican heritage.
Did you know that about
his
Ted
mother
Williams?
was born in Mexico.
Did you know that about Ted Williams?
No.
You didn't know Ted Williams is half Mexican?
I did not.
Yeah.
So if the World Baseball Classic was in the 1940s, Ted Williams could play for Mexico.
He could have played for Team Mexico. Yeah. All right, coming up next, more Fast Track. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tonight, it's an East versus West contest at Crypto.com Arena. The Purple and Gold welcome the Bulls to LA Live.
Here's Luka. Step back. Three-pointer. Good again.
It's Lakers versus Bulls. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The most recognized jingle in Los Angeles has a new number.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program may only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it could end your debt nightmare and save you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. For free information and to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, simply go online and visit DRA.com or call 800-433-8909. 800-433-8909. Again, that's 800-433-8909.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
I did something exciting last night.
Nice.
I fired up Netflix.
Yeah.
I put on the first episode of Age of Attraction.
Okay, so this is a TV show where they put hot people together, but you don't know anyone's age.
Right.
I would say they're all in varying levels of hot, but yes, they are generally good looking. And it's like Love is Blind, but instead of being blind to what they look like, you're blind to their age.
As a viewer, do you know their age?
No.
Oh.
Not okay. So whole thing is like once you agree to be a couple, then you go into like, I think it's called like the reveal room or something,
Right.
and you can reveal your age.
Right, and then somebody takes their teeth out, and
I mean, can't you tell
What is it? What is the name of the?
Can't they
of
tell
the
who's
pro-
a
I never
cougar?
heard of that program.
Let's go to Denny's.
No, but you could easily see a woman who's in her 40s, right? You could easily tell that. a
Okay,
cougar.
but there's a difference between 40s and like 60.
Oh, is that big a
so
range?
some are in
It's
their
22 to
60s.
60.
Like Brad Pitt could pass for 40 and
Age,
he's 60.
Sure he could.
age
yeah.
is just age. The name of the program?
No,
No,
age
I
of
was-
attraction.
I did say it earlier.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
that's okay.
It's okay.
You're gonna
So,
get now. You're gonna
Oh,
get.
yeah, everybody's
minus
on you
points?
today.
You're gonna bully
Pepe.
me too?
Yeah,
Yes.
nobody's bullying you.
Ooh.
I know, age-old
Um,
question.
Pepe, would you get on age of
Age-old
attraction?
question.
But is age just a number, or does it actually mean something?
I, as a proud employee of the Lakers, get to watch guys come to the games with their nieces, and I'm all for it.
I'll be honest. I
I support Jimmy Goldstein.
I just reconnected with a friend of mine from the early 2000s. She was my best friend in the world at that time. And we just connected after about 10 years. And we talked about my theaters in Palm Springs, which she was also an owner with. Her and her husband and Brian Cranston and everybody owned those theaters. And we realized that everybody we knew out there, everybody we worked with, now dead.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody gone. I mean, we were working with some older folks, but all gone now.
No.
And you start to realize,
Yeah.
oh, you know what?
Think
It
your mortality.
may not be just a number.
That's right.
It gets the numbers go up and they get a little more scary.
I just hope I got 20 years left. Just
You-
think about that.
you've
20
got-
years.
You've got 10 for
20
sure.
years ain't nothing. Roman will only be 24.
Oh, wow. How old are you now?
71.
71. Do you
Pepe's
really,
hoping for 5 more.
what are you shooting for, Michael?
90, in low 90s. My father died when he was 94. His mind was still sharp, but his body finally gave out. But if I could last till 93, 94 with an alert mind, I'll be happy.
See, I don't want to last that long.
Okay,
Really?
I
No.
want to go right to 90. That's when my grandfather died
Yeah.
at. Right at 90. I'm out.
I'm a low 80s guy.
I
I'm
got
a low 80s
28
guy.
left. Let's go.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up.
Okay.
Could you? I know, Mace, you don't have kids, but could you date somebody that's younger than your child? Again,
Oh.
you're provided you're single.
You're single. Because
Could
this
you date
does
somebody-
happen.
All right, Jack is 24. Could I date a 20? Well, if she.
Not, you would look ridiculous.
Well,
No, I don't know.
I'd look like,
I'd look like a Lakers
you'd look
season
like a
ticket
Lakers
holder.
fan, exactly.
But well, she would have to know who all 4 of the Beatles are. That's the litmus test.
The average 21-year-old
No.
cannot name the Beatles.
Definitely
right.
not.
Well, then she's out.
Yeah.
You can't tell me all 4 of the Beatles are out.
I bet you Emily doesn't know which Beatle got kicked out.
I remember I don't know the name, but I know who he is.
Yeah.
Like I've seen pictures.
That doesn't work in Jeopardy.
Yeah.
ever.
Emily knows more than most people her age.
Yeah, no, Emily knows a lot.
Yeah.
She didn't know Pete Best, but she knows a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's no Mike Trudell.
Exactly.
I am very similar to Mike Trudell, I feel.
Yeah. BC.
I couldn't do it. Man.
No,
I
couldn't?
couldn't do it because you have to talk about history and things
Brett,
like
what do
that.
you
You can
talk
teach him,
about?
Pepe. You can teach him. You can be a professor.
No.
Like
How
Bill
old's
Belichick.
How old's Andres?
How did you work all those years for Dr. Buss and you can't date young girls? Come on,
yeah.
Pepe.
Oh, Pepe.
I
you-
admire Dr. Boss.
Of course
you
we
can,
do.
You can date him. Just what do you talk about? What
What are you going to talk about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really.
That's the
the
question.
latest trend.
What do you guys talk about with me?
Yeah, see?
Everything.
Everything.
Exactly.
Well, the only reason that we talk to you is because you're here.
Right, but you're. Yeah.
You wouldn't talk to her. She
I'm
was
here.
here.
If
Sorry.
somebody else was there, we would not be talking to you. No, Emily knows way more
Yeah.
than the average.
Oh, yeah.
I forget how old you
Yeah,
are, but
that's
the
right,
average
that's
person
right.
of your age.
Didn't you just turn 30 or you were about to turn
I
30?
will turn
Are the
30
rest of
in
your-
June.
Are the rest of your girlfriends in your age group as knowledgeable as you are, Emily?
No.
I would like to think that I have a lot of very smart friends.
If
Yeah.
if the Hebel sisters all went on Family Feud, how would you do?
Maggie would think she knows everything,
wow.
and then Claire would want to be in control. But I think I would do the best.
All right. Now, would you want your mom or your dad as the leader?
Mom, my mom's a veterinarian. She has like a multiple degrees on top. My dad is very funny, but I'd take my mom.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, BC.
You know, we
Fast
might be able to
track.
make that happen.
Oh, sure. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
The Evils.
Right?
The evil. The evil.
On this
the
day
Eva?
here in LA,
The
1990.
1990.
36 years ago, the LA Raiders announced that they're moving back to Oakland. So I want to take your take on this. Let's say the Lakers decided to get out of LA.
Oh, my God.
Move back to
Would you-
Minneapolis?
Back to Minneapolis. Yeah, good question. Would they would you remain a fan, or how long until you pick a new team?
I will just say that when I grew up a Rams fan, and when the Rams left, now the Raiders left at around the same time, but the Raider games were still on TV here.
Didn't they leave at exactly the same time?
But the Raider games were on in Los Angeles because they geographically were the closest team to us, so I switched teams.
Yeah.
I left the Rams and went to the Raiders. I think out of sight, out of mind, man. When the Rams went to St. Louis, did you watch the games?
No, when I was a little kid, I was a Rams fan. I moved out here. I started going to games in Anaheim, and then they up and left, and I was like, well, screw them. I never I hope DeMarco's not listening, but I never rooted for them when they were in St. Louis.
Yeah,
when they came back, I was all over it.
I had season tickets in Anaheim.
Yeah.
And I was really hurt, and I didn't want to know anything about the Rams. It was really hard for me to start liking the Rams.
Too bad
again.
Carol Rosenblum couldn't swim. All right. Somebody got that. Hey, you know what I want to do? We've been talking a lot about Cosm today. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. That means right now, 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 gets a pair of GA tickets to the SEC semifinals game. 10 a.m. this Saturday. All the March Madness games going on there. Catch every clutch moment on Cosm's immersive shared reality displays. Again, caller number 7, 213-799-0139. And it's Cosm Ticket Thursday all day long, so keep on listening.
All right, coming up, Emily sent us a text today.
Yeah.
That the Clippers.
Intriguing.
Yeah. What the penalty for the aspiration Kawhi Leonard thing might be.
I was surprised.
I was too, and I still don't think it's enough, and I don't think they're going to do it, but we'll go over all of it next.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're watching the game tonight, I got a tip for you. Right now, go to Ralph's, go to whatever your local supermarket is, and go buy a bunch of BB-Go. It is in the Asian and freezer aisles. It's fantastic. Good food and good company will always make an experience better. That's why I love BB-Go. It's perfect for at-home watch parties, especially settling in for a night of hoops. When it comes to Korean flavor, they go all in. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, but also comforting. Bowls, dumplings, fried rice, you name it, they got it. Next time you're gathering with friends or family, vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BB-Go. Look for it again at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB-Go for it and bring something different to the table.
The stars of the black and gold are ready to shine once again. LAFC returned to MLS play at BMO Stadium.
Hey, this is Son Heung-min.
Led by Son Heung-min and Denis Bouanga versus St. Louis City SC.
It is Denis Bouanga, Los Angeles Football Club.
LAFC are aiming to stay undefeated in MLS play. Los Angeles Football Club versus St. Louis City SC.
ESPN LA is black and gold.
Pre-game gets going Saturday at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
In a way, I'm just like a leprechaun. I'm lucky and charming. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Cadillac Escalade IQL the 29th. Earn entries now playing your favorite games, and you could drive home in a new Cadillac.
And the number one reason.
Pick your lucky March Mania bracket, and you could be a millionaire. We're giving away $1 million guaranteed April 7th for a perfect bracket. See website for details.
Morongo, good times.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it Fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.tv. If you have the ESPN Unlimited plan, you'll get a $15 discount on the 2026 seasonal MLB.tv package. And if you don't, no problem. When you sign up for MLB.tv, you'll receive a 1-month free trial of ESPN Unlimited. Cancel anytime without losing your MLB.tv access. Get in on the action at stream.espn.com/MLBTV.
ESPN Unlimited auto renews at $29.99 per month after free trial unless canceled. Blackouts and other terms apply.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
They even had selection. You can't. I'd love to see you fill out a bracket now.
Yeah, do it. And then we're gonna.
Yeah, do
you
it.
can be part of the Mason and Ireland bracket challenge, and the loser, whoever comes in dead last. A couple years ago, I had to wear a bunny suit and
correct.
hop for all 3 hours of the show.
I'm going to lose.
No, we're all guessing.
Pepe,
None
it's
of us
funny.
have seen any
So
games.
if you lose, you have to, for a week of appearances, wear the shirt. You know the D train that the train downtown. They have these shirts that say "Ride the D." So you have to wear a "Ride the D" T-shirt. If you lose.
That's the
What do you
best.
think?
Yeah.
All right.
A friend of mine already has it, and it's a crop top.
Oh!
What'd she say?
A friend of hers already has it. It's a crop top. That is the bet.
Wear the
Where
crop top?
one day ride the D with a crop top.
I'm going to do it.
Now you.
Why not?
Pepe.
No.
Come on, in the spirit of the show, in the
Why
spirit
would
of
you?
fun.
All right, we'll
in the
do it. We'll do it on a day when they're not here.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay, Pepe, you think about it. All right, so this is interesting. Frank Isola, who's a really good NBA writer, says that in the midst of this aspiration scandal that the Clippers have been involved in with Kawhi Leonard,
right,
that they could lose 3 first-round picks and be fined $30 million. Now, the $30 million is, he's got that in his couch cushions. But 3 first-round picks is significant if they actually go through with that as a way to punish them.
I don't think they will.
Okay.
But if they did, let's say that Frank's reporting is accurate and it's 3 first-round picks and $30 million.
Yeah.
It's not enough. The way you get teams to never, ever circumvent the salary cap again is you completely throw the book at them. The first thing you do is you void Kawhi's contract. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
You make the Clippers.
They would say, thank you.
Yeah. No, he scored 45 points last night.
I still think they're going young. They're trying to rebuild. They would say thank you.
But no, they're not going to get rid of Kawhi.
Right.
Kawhi is
So
playing
the
really
first thing
good.
you do is you void his contract.
Right.
Second thing is you suspend him for a year.
Suspend Kawhi for a year.
Right.
Okay.
So he can't. He has no mechanism to make money next year.
Then
He
you
can
gotta
spend he can spend the $30 million he got under the table.
You've got to suspend Ballmer for a year.
They won't do it because
if you're suspending the player, how can you not suspend the guy that orchestrated the whole thing?
Well, that's where the first round picks come in. But I don't think it's enough just to take 3 first round picks from him. I think you knock him out for 3 entire drafts. No first round picks, no second round picks. You can't trade into the first or second round. You're out of the draft for 3 years.
And how about money?
Money doesn't matter to Ballmer.
Well, they're out of the first round for 3 years.
No, but I'm saying you can't draft a player for 3 years.
Let me put it this way. I'm surprised that I would be surprised if this is how stiff the penalty
I would
is.
too.
This seems like a really high price to pay.
But there can't be a punishment that doesn't punish Kawhi at all. He's the one who did it. I know that.
Right.
Wait a minute. Ballmer is the one who did it. It
Right,
was
but he
Ballmer who
asked for it.
orchestrated. Oh, did he ask for it or did
Uncle
Ballmer
Dennis,
offer it?
according to Pablo Torre, Uncle Dennis asked for it and set up the whole aspiration. That was all Uncle Dennis.
His agent, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Michael, is that enough? 3 first-round picks and fine of $30 million for circumventing the salary cap the way the Clippers did?
Way too much. Yeah, 1 first-round pick. That's it.
See,
really?
Well, then if that's all it costs, 1 first-round pick,
Everybody's going to do it.
I'm paying guys under the table for the next 5
Yeah,
years.
everybody's going to do it.
Nobody wants to get punished, but using a first-round pick. 1 first-round pick's enough. You guys are overreacting.
By the way, on a first-round pick, I would definitely circumvent the salary cap to get a guy who's probably better than the guy I would have taken in the first round.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't. Team's not going to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys are too
keep
cynical.
on
You guys are
dreaming.
too cynical,
Keep on
like
dreaming.
Bob Costa said.
I don't think it's cynical. I actually don't care about this story at all.
Me
But
either.
it keeps coming up.
But I think they did it.
Yeah, but I'm not cynical about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. I
Yeah.
mean, but the punishment remains to be seen. Hey, I just saw a thing where Michael Kay, who does the show that we do in New York,
Yes.
At our sister station, and we was talking about how he doesn't like, and I can see why, because he's the voice of the Yes Network, that Netflix has the opening day for Major League Baseball. Apparently, they're rolling out all the stops. They're going to do a bunch of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
But do they have every team for opening day? Like
No, I
the-
believe
I
it's
think
just
it's
the Yankees and the Giants.
I think it's just one game.
Okay.
Yeah, one game.
Because if they had every team, that would be significant.
What's weird about the Dodgers opening this year is I'm going to this game. It's a 5:30 game. The opening day is 5:30 p.m. That is perfect,
Why
right?
aren't they giving their rings out on opening day? Why the second?
They
night?
always, for some reason, they did it last year on the second night too. They want I think second night is a Friday night, and there'll be a packed house, and I think they want the show business. It's a big production.
Emily,
I
you're
don't know if
right.
you watched it
I
last
just looked it up. It's one game between the Yankees and the Giants on Wednesday, March 25th at 5:05. So the Giants partner and the Yankees partner are boxed out.
Am I the only one that has found themselves watching more sports since we went to streaming? Like I've watched more NBA this year because of streaming, because I'll go to Peacock and I'll be going to whatever show and I'll see, oh no, Oklahoma City's on. I'll switch over there.
Because you're in your bed eating with your laptop.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Or you go to Prime and it's the exact same. Oh well,
You're
that
probably
game's
the
on
only
right
guy.
now.
You're probably the only guy.
You think I'm the only guy that's watching more because it's on these streaming platforms?
Because most people just watch free TV.
All right, the next great invention.
Yeah.
I wish I was technically savvy, because whoever invents this is going to make a frickin' fortune. All right? A button or a remote where you push one button and it takes you from streaming back to regular TV.
So I've got a button for Netflix that I push.
Right.
That takes me to Netflix.
Yeah.
I've got a Zumo box, which allows me to switch over to cable. And it allows me to switch
with one
streamers
button?
with one button.
Yeah, mine is I have every app.
Yeah.
But in order to do it, I've got to get my TV remote, not my direct TV remote, my regular TV remote.
I only have one.
Put on the apps.
Yep.
Pick the app, go to it, and then when I want to get out, I got to get out of the app, go back to direct TV, figure out where the game is. It's a pain in the rear.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
It
it's
is.
really a pain.
It's very complicated.
So, yeah, but if somebody could come up with a simple way to do that, wouldn't that person make a fortune?
Oh, sure. Michael, how do you do with the apps? Are you
I'm
good on the apps?
Yeah, I'm very good. I have like 3 iPads. So I put 3 of them in front of me and watch 3 different things. I'm like Mike Trudell.
Is that right?
So you watch nothing.
And I'll have my TV on too if something else is on.
Yeah, Emily points out, you're watching nothing if you've got 3 shows on, right?
That's not true.
No?
When I used to work in TV news, we had a whole wall of TVs. You can watch several shows at the same time.
But you're not listening to any of them.
Yeah.
You can if you want.
Yeah, when something pops
No,
up.
you cannot listen at the same time.
Well-
But you're gonna get confused.
You have a game
but
on.
having a game on,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to listen
Right.
to the game.
Yeah, it's like if you're in a
No.
bar and they have 7 or 8 games
no,
on, you
no.
can kind
If,
of keep an eye on it.
if there are games, it's a different story. But we're
Yeah.
talking show.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't watch Young Sheldon and the Big Bang Theory
Except
at the
unless
same time.
unless you're Trudell. Trudell will watch a movie, a TV show, and play a video game all at the same time.
And he'll be reading an article from the New Yorker.
Exactly.
All of the above.
Or the Atlantic. He's
Yeah.
raised the Atlantic too,
Oh,
right?
the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm also a subscriber.
Emily is super smart. She reads the New Yorker and the Atlantic, right?
Yeah, you could be like me and Trudell.
Yeah. She's more like Trudell.
You
She
Trudell
is
should have
like Trudell.
You guys should have a show or a podcast.
And eating is shrimp, right?
And eating shrimp.
Yeah.
I do like shrimp.
All right, so this is interesting. Jackson Dart, who's the quarterback for the New York Football Giants, as they say.
At one point, very briefly, at USC.
Yes, that's right. He was. He has found that since leaving college, he's had some travel hassles. So,
by the way, he's got the best looking mother in sports.
I've not seen his mom.
She's like a fitness model.
Oh,
unbelievable,
really?
yeah.
Have you seen Zach Wilson's mom?
Yeah, Zach Wilson's
Zach
mom's
Wilson's
cute.
Yeah,
mom
she's
is
cute too,
beautiful,
yeah.
too. So Jackson Dart, when he was in college, had a NIL deal with a private jet company. And so he flew anywhere he wanted while he was in college.
Sweet.
Now, he was recently spotted. There's a picture of him flying in coach on an American Airlines flight. So he has really stepped down his travel with jumping to the NFL.
He didn't carry the deal with him to the Jets.
No,
he
needed to keep the private jet deal.
Michael, does your son Clay still have a deal with Wheels Up?
Yeah, but he has to pay for it, but it's not free.
Okay. What's the point of that? Like the other day, I did a spec spot. We do, when we're trying to recruit people to be on the ads. I did a spec spot for a private jet company, and I told Rebecca, who's pitching this, I said, "Hey, don't give me money. Give me trade. I want to fly on the jet." And she goes, "Well, it's a big account. If we land it, I'm sure we can talk about all that stuff. But we haven't landed it yet. But wouldn't you rather have trade than money?
You could get the golden ticket to fly anywhere you want on a PJ.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That than money?
I would.
Yeah, you can fly to Boise. And
I've never been on a private jet. That sounds.
You've
really
never been on a private jet?
Yes, you have. You flew on the Clipper plane.
I flew in the Lakers plane. I did fly in the Clip, but are those
not
those aren't PJs like
those aren't PJs like the real
Succession,
PJ.
Like
Oh,
I'm talking about the kind you get up, you walk.
No,
around,
Michael flew on Pat Riley's jet to Hawaii.
Oh man, talk about luxury.
Yes, never been on it. I mean, I've been on those charters, but I've never been
Didn't
on
when
a
you had
PJ.
when you guys were air COVID? Didn't you have a private plane?
It was me, Malik Monk, Frank Vogel. Who else was on the team? About 4 or 5 of us. We had to come back alone because we all had COVID. So the Lakers got us a little small private jet, and about 5 or 6 of us was on air COVID coming back.
Air COVID.
Yeah.
By the way, John, I wanted to touch on something before we get to Poperri of Lies. You mentioned that there's a movie being made about Kobe Bryant.
And his draft.
Yeah. And it is written by Alex Son and Gavin Johansson. It's called, and I love this, With the 8th Pick. That's the title.
Because the Nets had the 8th pick.
And it follows the high-stakes process that led to Kobe getting drafted in 96.
When is that coming out?
It's in production right now. There is no official release.
And it's going to be told from the perspective of the Nets, like John Nash, the GM,
Calipari.
the owner, Calipari, and how, because apparently Calipari was adamant he wanted to draft Kobe.
Yep.
And Nash was kind of in the middle. The owner's like, you don't want to have your first year as our coach without a number 1 pick. And Kobe says he's going to Italy if we take him, which was a complete bluff by Aaron Tellem.
Yeah.
That worked. Mike, you think Kobe would have gone to Italy?
No, Kobe. Somebody asked Kobe about that in a few later years, and he said, "No, I would have played for the Nets."
Yeah,
but
which is
just
going to be crushing to the Nets fan.
By the way, this movie says they've got elements of Moneyball, The Social Network, and Air, which was a great movie with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. And on top of that, it's Gotham Chopra is one of the producers.
Good.
Yeah. So he's got his religion of sports.
Kobe probably would have played for him, but like Shaq, he would have eventually made his way to L.A. through free agency or trade.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Coming up next for you, Poperri of Lies. Pepe, do you have many lies for us today?
Boy, there's a lot of words on there.
You got to read that?
Read selectively.
Poperri for March 12th, 2026. This ain't no disco or CBGB. Look it up. Club downtown New York.
No, but you know what song that's from?
No.
Talking Heads.
Oh, Talking Heads, is that right?
Yeah.
CBGB's
I just had it
downtown.
last Poperri.
Oh, I probably missed it then, too. It's going to be kind of difficult, but I have great expectations from all of you, and this even includes Michael.
Now, read the back.
Look the back.
Oh, the back. I won't tolerate any complaints.
That's you, Michael.
No, it's Emily. She was the one who was complaining.
If you complain, Pepe already gave you a warning. You guys all love that Jaylen Brown getting thrown out the other night. I'm the only one who wouldn't have thrown him out.
Bring up something.
Pepe, don't be soft. If Michael complains, zap him a point.
It's never complain. It's a clarification, like May says.
Yeah, just a clarification, Pepe.
I say sack him.
I mean, that's up to me.
Yeah. It is up to you. It is your game. You call the shots. Let me tell you quickly, speaking of shots, you can shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Let me repeat that. Prize Picks now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. And I've got an NBA lineup every day that I use every single night. I'm playing. It makes every game more interesting. Every dunk, every dime, every board, that much more exciting. Don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. It is simple to play. Pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from college basketball. March Madness is on right now. Hockey, soccer, tennis, golf, esports, all of it. And you can download the Prize Picks app today. and use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Makes every game more fun. That's code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
You're just starting to see more consistent performances. I think that the understanding of what's being asked is more obvious, and it's not a direct criticism of LeBron. It's just, it's easier when there's one less option there.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
The guy that keeps coming up in all this, and we don't talk about him unless he screws something up, is JJ. JJ is the guy with his hands on the controls. He must see this. He must know this.
Sure.
Or maybe he disagrees with us.
With just Luka and with just Reed, it's less cluttered. And I think that's the perfect description. It's just easier. And not that they don't have flaws. They do. These are things that are starting to come together where it's not the sampler's getting larger and larger, and the answer is remaining the same.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Cappy, when I work spray a store, I immediately thought, this is too easy.
I know. And the frames are organized by shape and by price, so you don't have to go digging around. Now, Chris, I had the same experience at VisionWorks in Santa Ana.
Seriously, why go anywhere else but VisionWorks? Their 100-day guarantee gives you peace of mind, so if you change your mind, for any reason, just bring them back.
Buy one, get one free.
Simple scheduling, simple shopping. VisionWorks makes it simple.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
Oh, they're playing your song, Pepe. Lies, lies, lies. Pepe Mantilla has got the Poperri of Lies right now. And Pepe is opening his envelope very, very carefully. Right. Emily, while he does that, what's the score for this month?
It is Emily 3, John 3, Ramona 1. We are locked tight.
Okay. That's it. Only 3 winners so far. We're already 12 days into the month. Okay, 5 players. Brian Cohen, Emily Hebel, Steve Mason, John Ireland, Michael Thompson, and your host is Pepe Mantilla. Pepe, what do we got?
I have 12 questions.
Okay.
Pay close attention.
We shall.
Some very easy.
Okay, good.
First one. What is the capital of the state of Washington? Tacoma, Olympia, or Seattle?
Brian.
Tacoma.
Emily.
Olympia.
Mace.
Olympia.
I'll go Olympia. Michael.
Yep.
Pepe?
It is Olympia.
So everybody but Brian is out of lucky loser.
You didn't do states and capitals, Brian?
I mean, when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
The capital of California, Brian.
All right, here we go.
You've lost a lot of brain cells, man.
You may be the only one with a brain. You can still go lucky loser. All right, Pepe.
Number
what's
2. Who sings the song Cold as Ice? Kansas, Boston, or Foreigner?
Emily. Kansas, Boston, or Foreigner?
Foreigner.
Mace.
Foreigner.
I'll go Foreigner. Michael.
Me. Foreigner.
That's true. Brian.
Boston.
He's going to go for Luke.
Yeah. So everyone has 2 except Brian has
BC
0. I like your strategy,
loser.
BC.
Nice.
Okay, number 3. What year was the first All-Star baseball game played? 1931, 32, or 33?
Mace.
32.
I'm going to go 33. Michael.
31.
Brian.
33.
Emily.
31.
Mace. Oh, you already got it?
I said
Okay.
32.
Sorry, Brian. It is 33.
Oh,
It is
BC and me both get it. I take the lead. Lucky loser is
You're
canceled. Okay.
Number 4. What country is the major producer of coffee? Colombia, Brazil, or Vietnam?
Okay.
Feels like a trick.
Yeah. I think you want me to say Colombia. But is it actually Colombia? I'm going to go Brazil. Michael.
It's Vietnam.
Brian.
Vietnam.
Emily.
Colombia.
Mace.
You pass me a cup of Vietnamese coffee.
Who is it, Pepe?
Brazil.
I got it! Wow!
Michael, you said it with
I
so
know, I
much
thought it was.
confidence. I thought you knew.
Yeah, I thought I knew too. I thought I read that. I read that somewhere.
John 4, Emily, Mace, and Michael 2, Brian 1. Here we go. MT, you start this one.
Is Michael?
Yeah, he goes first.
Okay. Number 5. Who wrote the book Papillon? Antonin Artaud, Henry Charrier, or Ernst Junger?
Michael.
Say the three last names again.
Artaud, Charrier, or Junger?
Junger.
Brian.
Younger.
Emily.
The first one.
Artaud?
Yep.
Mace.
I think it's younger.
I'll go younger. Who is it?
Nobody.
Oh.
Carrier.
Okay. Oh, for everything.
By the way, great movie. I
Great.
never read the book, but great movie.
Gene Hackman?
No, Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen
and
and
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin
Okay.
Hoffman.
All right,
Okay.
Brian, coming back to you. Here we go.
Number 6. Where was Fats Domino born? Montgomery, Alabama, New Orleans, Louisiana, or Frisco, Texas?
Brian.
New Orleans.
Emily.
What's the first one again? Sorry.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery.
Mace.
I'm going Montgomery.
I'm going Frisco, Texas. Michael.
Alabama.
New Orleans.
Yeah. It is New Orleans. Brian
You
gets
got
a
it?
point.
All right, Brian's on the board. He's got 2 now. John 4, everyone else 2. Here we go.
Who's next?
This one goes to Emily.
Okay. What is Phil Jackson's middle name? David, Andrew, or Douglas?
Phil Jackson's middle name?
Yes.
I don't even know
Okay,
this.
so say the names again. It's David.
David, Andrew, or Douglas?
Yeah.
M.
David.
Mace.
Douglas.
Douglas, David, and what was the third one?
Andrew.
I'm going to go David. Michael.
Dougie.
Brian.
Andrew.
It's Doggy.
It's who?
Douglas.
Douglas.
Who got it?
I did.
And Michael.
Yep.
All right, so Mace and Michael are just one back.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here comes-
This goes to Mace.
What year did Lucille Ball marry
Oh,
Desi?
Little actress.
Here we go.
Keep on doing that and
Oh, hell.
I just said it's an old actress.
Press
What?
that whip, Pepe.
It's not a complaint.
what year did Lucille Ball marry Desi Arnaz? 1939, 1940, or 1941?
I'll say 39.
In honor of Myrna Ireland, who was born that year. Yes, Mom, I said your age again. 39. Michael.
39.
Brian.
41.
M.
39.
40. Nobody.
Nobody.
Again, nobody.
Wow.
Number 9. Just because you
probably
complain,
go first
you,
now.
you
Yeah,
complain
no,
so
right?
much,
Yeah.
I did another one.
Okay.
Where was Kim Novak born?
Oh.
Chicago. Keep on complaining. Chicago, Maine, or Vermont?
Chicago, Maine, or Vermont.
Yeah.
So if
Two
either
of those are states.
I'm sorry. Who is it again?
Kim Novak.
Kim Novak,
Novak.
who was a bombshell blonde
Was in
actress.
a bunch of Alfred Hitchcock movies.
But a city and 2 states.
Yeah, so
Not the
I'm going to interpret the fact that he had a city and 2 states, and
Is
I'm
it
going to
the city?
take the city. I'm going to go Chicago. Michael.
Chicago, Vermont, or who else?
Maine.
I'll go Maine.
Brian.
Vermont.
M.
Vermont.
Mace.
Vermont.
Pepe.
You guys he gave you the answer.
Oh God!
No,
Well,
he didn't.
He didn't know.
He
the
didn't
Chicago.
answer.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
Yeah, but my theory
We're all
was
flying
right.
by the seat of our pants.
The theory was good,
Dead
and
right.
you guys weren't
All right.
paying
But
attention.
why didn't you
We
put-
were paying attention.
Why didn't you put two cities with Chicago?
I
and
also
Brooklyn?
think I'm
Because I
eliminated,
was
all right?
because I want to.
Okay.
Because I
Oh,
want
that was a good play.
That was a question.
That
Oh,
was-
wait.
Hit him. Hey, come
Okay.
on,
It's a
Pepe,
question.
take a point
It's a
away.
question.
Take
This
a
is
point. Take a
this
point.
is
a
wait.
question.
This is a yellow
I'm
card.
complaining. I was
This is a
wondering.
yellow card.
I was
This is a
wondering.
Do
yellow
I take
card.
a point away from
No,
him
I
or
was
not?
wondering why you didn't put add the cities.
Pepe, do I take a
It's not
point
a
away or
complaint.
not?
Don't talk anymore.
By the way, and 15 T's.
He's trying to cut you a break.
15
This is
T's and
a
you're off the
yellow
show,
card.
Michael.
Yeah, Luca,
Okay.
put a sock in it.
Well, number 10. What? Pay attention, okay? What is the real name of Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro or Ronaldo de Assis Moreira?
Okay, so say the last syllable.
Okay. The first one is
I
Cristiano.
think we just got to go A, B, or C.
Okay.
Cristiano
Yeah,
Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. The second one is also Cristiano
Okay, got it.
Ronaldo
All right.
dos Santos Aveiro
I
and
will go.
Assis Moreira.
I won't even attempt to pronounce any of those. I'm going B. All right? I'm taking the second one, B. Michael.
A, whatever that
Michael's
was.
going A. Brian.
C.
M.
Give me C.
Mace.
I'm going C.
It's B.
Boom! That mean locked it up. How many are left, Pepe?
2.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I will
All
play
right.
the game out.
Okay.
One wins. There it is.
It means more when it's tournament time.
It's a shining moment for John Ireland. He takes the point. All right, let's
What
do the rest.
state-
Let's do the last two in the tiebreaker.
What state is known as the Treasury State? North Dakota, Wyoming, or Montana?
The what state?
The Treasury State.
The Treasury State or the Treasure State?
The Treasure State.
The
Treasurers.
Treasure.
Plural or
Pepe.
single?
I'll go first. I'll go North Dakota. Michael.
The Treasure State.
Yeah.
Who's the three again? What? North Dakota, what else?
North
South
Dakota,
Dakota.
Wyoming, and Montana. You should
Wyoming.
know this. Oh.
Wyoming.
Brian.
Montana.
M.
Dakota.
Mace.
Pretty sure it's Wyoming.
Oh, you're wrong. Montana.
Montana, you got it? All right,
No,
what's the
Brian
last?
got it.
Brian got what's the last?
It's
Last
the
one.
Cowboys.
Okay. Number 12. What is the national animal of Scotland?
Oh.
A dragon, unicorn, or a hydra or hydra? I don't know how you pronounce that.
I don't know why you put Hydra or Hydra on there when you don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going with that. Hydra or Hydra. Mace.
I'm pretty sure it's unicorn.
Michael.
Hydra.
M.
Unicorn.
Brian.
It is unicorn.
You were pretty sure this
Yeah,
time.
I did know that one. Yeah.
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 All right,
The,
all right.
the
What's
unicorn.
what's the tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker. About approximately how many tons of coffee are produced by Brazil?
Tons of coffee.
Per year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll say.
I'll give you a hint. It's in the millions.
Okay. All right.
I have a number.
Okay. I got
Okay. And what'd you write down?
6.7
Oh,
million.
good.
Mace.
4.2 million.
Michael.
8.3 million.
Brian.
50 million.
I wrote 22 million. What's the answer?
3.2 million.
3.2 million. Ooh, Mace. Very close.
Yes.
You were off by a million.
Never go wrong.
Michael.
Going 420.
Was that for Bam Adebayo, 8.3?
That's right.
Oh,
Exactly.
was that
That's
what
right.
it was for?
You're the only one here who openly supports Bam Adebayo.
BC respects it.
No, Brian, you do. I
Yeah,
thought you
see?
said. I thought you said it felt a little shaky.
And
feel a
Emily
little
respects
shaky,
it.
yeah.
Emily
not-
respects it.
It's not ethical. Good for him, but it's not ethical.
John,
it's not real
you
basketball.
haven't won Poperri in a long time.
Well, I needed that because
Yeah.
it gives me the lead. I'm one up on Emily.
Yeah.
Whose game is it tomorrow?
Brian.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Brian's
it's you
game.
tomorrow.
By the way, you know whose game is it every day? Jacob and
There
Ronnie.
it is.
Game of Games presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA trust after an accident, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tonight, it's an East versus West contest at Crypto.com Arena. The Purple and Gold welcome the Bulls to LA Live.
Here's Luka. Step back. Three-pointer. Good again.
It's Lakers versus Bulls. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with big-time matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next season's action. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Hey, sports fans, if you haven't hit up Lazy Dog Restaurant yet, you're missing out. I'm talking made-from-scratch meals, ice-cold beers, handcrafted drinks, and their new Cowboy Ribeye Burger is perfect fuel for game day. Happy hour and late-night deals start at just $3. Staying in? Order online and get free delivery on orders over $25. And hey, use code ESPNLA for 10% off your online order. Locations all across Southern California and beyond. Visit LazyDogRestaurants.com to find a location near you.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
All right.
Woo.
Full house today. Look, there's Trav.
Here I am.
There's DeMarco. Pepe, thank you very much for a fantastic game today. I'm going to go home and read Papillon.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie for real? Yeah, Papillon's a great movie, yeah.
Was that Dustin Hoffman?
Escaping prison?
It's about
Dustin Hoffman,
it's about
right?
escaping prison.
And Steve McQueen.
You're not on mic anymore.
On a prison
there you go.
island,
They're
right?
prisoners, yeah.
Yeah, prison island.
Oh, it's
yes.
great. Steve McQueen was
What was the other
one of
one?
the coolest guys.
The guy, it was the Turkish prison when the guy got hit.
That was
Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
Oh my God, that was terrifying.
Is a terrifying.
Yeah, I saw that when I was a kid. Yep.
Remember how he gets him at the end?
I do. Yes.
Shoves his head onto that spike and gets away.
That's
a
a
great
movie to watch.
You know
Yes.
who wrote that movie?
Who?
Oliver Stone.
Oh, you know, I
that was
didn't know
his
that.
first movie that got produced was Midnight Express.
That
It's a
makes
good
sense. Yes.
one. So, what's up, Trav?
We advanced.
We
The
advanced.
skin
We
of our-
made it.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Every American should write a thank you note to the closest Italian because they very easily could have cooked that.
So
And you saw where DeRosa went and claimed false narratives and then made another
And then
mistake.
made another mistake.
He's the best.
Yeah. It's like-
He's my favorite guy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he's
He's
being
terrific.
tested. It's an IQ test, but he's being tested. So I think that, it's weird. Why did we wind up on the same side of the bracket as Japan or as the
Dominican Republic?
Do they reseed after the quarters?
I think they have the
because
the
we
pools.
didn't win the group.
Because
I
we
think
didn't win
all
the
that
group, right?
speculation was if we would have won the group.
Right.
We didn't win the group.
So it's like the twos play the ones because they're going to try to. So the Americans being a two as opposed to a one means that they could run into them
Right.
more quickly.
What's the book on Demichi?
I don't know, to be honest. I would love to tell you.
I just made it
yeah.
up. So
I don't know who
there were
Demichi
so
is.
many Italian
Yeah.
names.
I know Pasquantino. I know Nola.
Isn't it Pasquatici?
Vinny Pasquantino.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
Royals first
He
baseman.
hit the three home
He hit
runs.
three
right?
home runs.
Did you say Amici?
Amici.
Like
Amici.
Don Amici.
Don Amici.
That's the only
Yes,
Amici I know.
Amici scores the winning.
I'm mostly Italian.
Oh,
Are you?
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
I'm half Italian. My mom's parents were Italian immigrants. Their last name was Santa Croce.
Okay.
The Santa Croces, Eugene and Rose, and then my other grandfather was Polish, and my grandmother was Ukrainian.
So
You're gonna
you
have
would
to-
have
thank
been
you.
eligible to play for Team Italy
There
had
you
it
go.
had to come to that.
Probably enough,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think all those teams are hungrier than Team USA.
Well, the Italian team.
I asked earlier, does it make me a jerk that I'm no longer rooting for the United States as
No.
much as I was before?
No,
Yeah,
we
you
talked
know,
about
I
this
heard
yesterday.
You say that. Americans are the only country that does that. You
Does
would
what?
never find a Bahamian or an Italian or a Frenchman rooting against this country just because you're upset
I'm not
with
rooting against them. I'm just not as interested as I was before we disrespected the whole tournament.
and we're allowed to root for Shohei.
Yes.
them.
And
You're not
Yamamoto.
allowed. You're
allowed
not
to
root for Japan over the U.S.
We are
Michael,
allowed
you
to
were,
root
you were rooting for Great Britain.
You were?
Yeah, because the Bahamas wasn't in it. The Bahamas was in it. I'd be voting for the Bahamas.
Right. But you weren't rooting for the Americans.
No, because
your son played for
the
Great Britain.
Right, I had some little invested interest in it.
Right, I would have rooted for Trace. If you would have taken me to the
No.
Great Britain USA game, I'm rooting for
Yeah,
Trace.
and by the way, the Americans are incompetent, as we've seen.
And
They're
we're
total
the classic
incompetence.
ugly American.
Yes,
We
yes.
we don't know how the thing works. Then we lie that we say we knew it, and then we make another mistake.
And then show up and win it anyway, quite literally.
You think it's good to root for another country over your country?
No, I do not.
What is wrong with you guys?
We're rooting for patriotism.
I'm rooting for my guys.
But they're right to be embarrassed and mad.
This is not the Olympics. This is different. You're allowed to root for individual players.
There you go. It doesn't mean anything to Americans. You see how much Japan enjoyed it when they won a couple years ago?
That's the whole point.
We don't. We're rooting for individual players.
You don't think the guys on Team USA want to win it?
Their manager needs to do his homework.
I think the players want to win it, but clearly their attention to this tournament is not quite as complete as the attention of the other teams.
Right.
Their own guy running the show didn't know the rules. That tells me all I need to know about their level of commitment to this.
And he played a bunch of guys who he wouldn't have played otherwise, and then lied about it.
And then lied about that, and then put him in when somebody whispered in his ear that the run differential
does that make Bryce
mattered.
Harper right then? The Olympics means more?
I think the Olympics does mean more than the WBC.
I guess he's kind of vindicated.
So if USA and Japan meet in the finals, you're going to be rooting for Japan?
I'm going to do your
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for Shohei Ohtani.
I'll be rooting for Shohei,
to hit the game-winning home run.
Put it this way, when he struck out Mike Trout, it didn't bother me that much.
What? Man, you guys aren't patriotic at all.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think this is not a big because we know all these guys. Michael, most of those guys on Team Italy are American.
If Canada beat USA in hockey, you would have been.
Most of the Canadians are American. Most of that Canada team.
So in the Olympics, if Canada would have won, you would have went, that's good for Canada.
No, that's the Olympics. That's a different animal.
You're still representing your country. It's still U.S. against the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez.
I was doing a thing yesterday on Shohei Ohtani, and I was trying to find the movie character that compares to him. What movie character?
The Terminator.
Compares to Shohei.
Terminator's a good
that's
one.
a really good one.
That's a really good one. I've got Neo from The Matrix.
Neo's good.
Bending all rules.
I'm trying to think of somebody. He's almost like Batman. He doesn't lose, and when he does, he gets back up and comes back and gets you anyway.
Right.
He could be Robin McCall, very calm. Just don't upset him.
Don't upset him. Exactly. I just think Shohei is, and he's already off to a great start, is the most fun player to watch in baseball. He might be the
most fun athlete to watch going right now.
Honestly,
in any sport.
It's him and Wemby. Him and Wemby.
I think Wemby's amazing too. I'm not trying to throw cold water on that, but I think that what Ohtani is doing is more unique than what Wemby's doing, and that's really saying something because Wemby's 7.5 feet tall, shooting threes, doing all those sort of things, but we've literally never seen. We've seen really tall guys dominate in this.
Not
I know
like this.
I know it's different, but Ohtani is the best offensive player in the league. And he's in the top 10 of best pitchers in the league. Those things aren't supposed to go together. And much like Neo or the Terminator, every time it's like, okay, this is the one that matters. He hasn't missed yet.
Yeah. But Travis,
he hasn't missed.
You played baseball at the highest level, high level. You didn't make me, but you played at a high level. So, and you played baseball growing up as a kid, and we see it all the time in Little League. The best player in Little League is usually the shortstop and pitcher.
This same kid.
Why can't that transfer into junior high, high school, college, and then pros?
It will go all the way through high school, and then that's usually where it stops.
Why?
Occasionally, because they force him to pick one or the other. That we're going to need.
But Shohei didn't stop.
I think
do
with
you think Shohei changes the game.
I think he's
that
Steph
regard?
Curry like that. I think a 30-footer 30 years ago would be, what in the world are you doing? And then Curry came around and started knocking down 30-footers. It's like, okay, if you're going to make them, you better make them like Steph. But we're seeing more guys. The guy that pitched for Italy against the United States, Michael Lorenzen, kind of a two-way guy. Cal State Fullerton, he got drafted as a quasi to it. Jack Caglione, who's on the Italian team, was a two-way guy at Florida. He's hitting only in the major leagues. They kind of dabbled in pitching. He only wanted to hit. There's more of it than there's been in a really long time.
They say, I want to keep doing both. I want to play in the field and pitch.
Well, I mean, if somebody would let him do it, look, get ready. I'm going to say something nice about the Angels, which I almost never do. The Angels were really the only team that was going to let him do what he did.
Really?
Most of the
they had Joe Madden, who is a contrarian. And
most of the other teams were like, pick the one you want to do, and we'll try to get to the other one. Once we get one hammered out, once we get success in the batter's box, once we get success on the mound, then if everything's going swimmingly, we'll let the other thing start. The Angels were the one team that went, yeah, come on in, let's do it. Let's see what happens. And to their credit, it worked. I think the next guy that is truly special, Caglione was batting third and pitching in the College World Series. He's one of the best college players we've seen like that. And when he got to the minor leagues, they turned him into a hitter like that.
And I think the word is specialization, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got a special skill set, and they want you to focus. Michael, you know this. They want you to focus in basketball, youth basketball. You play basketball, basketball. In baseball, I mean, there are guys that are trained to be the seventh inning reliever. I mean, there is so much specialization.
You can get a scholarship in college football now, a full ride scholarship as a long snapper.
Yep.
You're not out on the field for more than 5 plays, sometimes not even that many.
Yeah, the Rams switched long snappers during the season last year.
And it helped.
Yeah.
And it helped.
And they'll never teach you how to do it.
You know,
that?
I go back
long
to
snapper will never teach you how to
because he doesn't want to
lose his gig.
Yeah.
Like you go back to the guy, the kid that's, say, 6'9" in high school. Okay, we're going to put you down on the block. We're going to teach you some post moves. Don't worry about dribbling. Don't worry about shooting threes. We're going to get in here. We're going to do this. And now Europeans come in, kind of learn to do all the things. We're going to dribble. We're going to
Michael,
shoot.
if you came along now, if you were coming out of Miami Jackson now, you would have to develop a 3-point
I could
shot.
do it. In practice, I used to make them all the time.
But
he couldn't do it in the games.
But if you did it in the games, Riley would take you out.
But now that
if you took a
three-pointer,
you'd take it out. Magic would give me that look.
Now that Ohtani has shown, well, we can do both things.
Right,
I
maybe
think more guys will be given a chance to. Now, I don't think you're going to see very many of them.
No.
But maybe there's a chance to do a little more. I can't talk about him enough.
Let me
either.
let me bounce something off you guys. I was listening to a podcast today or yesterday.
They all blend together, don't they?
Yeah. With Daryl Morey, our old friend Daryl Morey.
Daryl.
And Daryl says, and keep in mind, Daryl was the godfather of, I'm just going to shoot as many threes as humanly possible and see if I can outscore you. Daryl now believes that the 3 is overvalued.
Interesting.
That he said most teams make 35% of their threes.
Yeah.
In no other sport would you keep jacking up something where you only had a 35% success rate. You just wouldn't do it. So here's what he's suggesting they do.
Okay.
Get rid of the corner 3, Michael. Make it a semicircle, an arc. He says that'll get players to develop an inside post game again and move the line back a little. So he wants to de-emphasize the 3.
Make the 3 deeper?
Make it deeper and harder to achieve, and he thinks teams will then shoot more 2s and the game will get back to a more balanced. He says the game is unbalanced. Michael, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a good idea. I'd like to see it work, see it experimented
Maybe
in the preseason.
in the G League?
In the G League. But the corner 3, it has such an impact in the game. I don't know if they could put the shampoo back in the tube.
Trav, what do you think?
I like it. When I watch a lot of games, it feels like everybody runs down, they run to their spot, they're waiting for the ball to get thrown to them, and I remember watching you
Michael
guys
and
at the
I did a
Showtime
game
Lakers
this year with 85 threes.
Yeah, and when there was a break, you knew the guy would go to the middle, the 2 guys would go to the wings, they'd go to the basket, there's going to be a cool pass, maybe a dunk or a layup, and once in a blue moon, you'd kick it out for a jump shot. Now you notice no guys run to the corner. It's the same thing for everybody. I would love to see some variety in it.
So the Lakers apparently are the leading the NBA in mid-range shooting.
Good.
That's kind of their
Well,
game.
Think about
They're
who they have. Luka, Austin, LeBron. If you don't have the 3-point aces.
Rui's really good at it.
Yeah, Rui's got a great mid-range game. And Kennard's better from inside the arc than I thought he would be.
Is he going to make it 50% for the year? I know he's right on the bubble, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you got LeBron and Austin and Luka getting double-teamed, I think that,
By the way, and Luke does other stuff, too.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
I hope they re-sign him.
nice
He's
player.
on a one-year deal. I hope they re-sign him.
He would be the 2 guys I really want back from this group, and he's not going to play tonight, but Marcus Smart is terrific. I hope he picks up his option, and the other guy is Luke Kennard. I hope they find a way to sign him. He'll be here because he's going to opt in.
Wait a minute.
You don't want him back?
Okay.
He's a good backup center.
If he opts in, he doesn't have a no trade. And that becomes a very tradable contract if he opts
Ayton
in.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he opts, he's going to opt in.
Okay, so he opts in.
You can't trade him.
Sure you can.
Oh, you said he's got a no trade.
He
Does
doesn't.
not have a no trade.
Yeah,
The
so
only
you
person
can-
that has a no trade clause on our team
Right.
is LeBron.
Right.
But it's not the end of the world if Ayton opts in.
Right.
I think the way you phrased that was like we're stuck with him. We're not. If they don't,
Well, they can trade him. Yeah,
right.
I guess.
But
right.
Michael, last couple of games, Ayton's been really good.
He's had a couple
And
of
we're
good games.
we're gonna need him again tonight.
But, you know, he doesn't do it every night, Michael. He just doesn't do it every night. And the last couple of games, he's been very good. He was really good in the Minnesota game this week.
But if he was the
great on
sort of guy
Sunday.
that did it every night, would he be here in the first place?
No.
Probably not.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But the idea was, but DeAndre Ayton can set himself up for the rest of his life by playing really hard with the Lakers and demonstrating he's worth a bigger contract. I don't think he's done that. Do you, Michael?
Not yet. No, he can't demand $25 million next year.
Not too late, though. They're playing better than they have all year right now, and he leads them on a run, and they win a couple of playoff series.
And they beat Oklahoma, and they get to the finals and win it?
Oh, yeah, then we're all over it.
Any expectations on LeBron for tonight?
Questionable.
Save him
just
for Denver.
thinking out loud,
They don't need him tonight.
I would save him for Denver.
Okay.
They don't need him tonight.
Yeah.
They can start Mason. By the way, in the game the other night, the Lakers were 1 of 19 from the three-point line.
Yeah.
And I said during the broadcast, Mason could shoot better than this. And Ireland said, no, he can't.
No, okay, Trev. Next time we do a show from the Laker practice facility, Mason gets 20 threes.
Okay.
I say he makes 0. He says he'll make at least 1. What side of the bet do you want?
I'll take this. So the over-under is 0.5?
Yeah.
I'll take the over.
You think it
won? 20 from the same spot?
Does this change your mind? Last time we were there, I gave him 20 free throws.
Okay.
He made 3.
I did make 3.
He didn't put
free throws. That might change my mind.
Free throws. But I would make more today because of all the work I've put in.
You have that.
Oh, my God.
Answer, you picked up a basketball since that day.
Ireland been putting in the work, man. Putting in the work.
But not in
Can he make
basketball.
Can he make 1 3 out of 20?
Oh, I can make 1.
I'm talking about him.
Oh, him?
Oh.
I'm taking the under.
Really? 1?
I'm taking the
I'm
under.
bound to get lucky, Chuck.
Is it a corner 3? Are we getting the close
He can
one?
shoot wherever he wants.
Yeah.
He can go. He can play around the horn. As long as he's behind the line, I don't care.
I want the money ball thing in the corner.
You want the rack?
Oh, the rack. I want the whole rack.
Watch him do it. He'll hit the
I
very
got faith in
first
you,
one
Mason.
and just walk off.
I'm putting $100 on Macy makes 1.
There you go, Michael.
I got you.
Michael, how have you done betting against me in sports?
Not so good.
Not so good. All right, Michael, John, have a great call of the game. Back tomorrow. And in the meantime, DeMarco and Trav.
And it is